Wait, are we live?
Alright, say something problematic, Andrew.
Oh.
Um. Oh boy.
Ooh, that was a close one. He almost said something he would have regretted for years.
Felix is hashtag cancelled.
Hello.
Hello.
What's this vision? Ooh. I love that. That's so cool. I just read the name of it. Yeah, I was too busy looking at the picture. That's so cool.
All right.
That's
Who wants to recap? You know, I'm gonna say Nick. Nick, recap.
Okay, well actually there wasn't much that really happened, and by that there was some things that did happen. So we were just chilling, and then all of a sudden we found out that, Hector, our boy, was an angel. Just a full-ass angel. An angel of truth. Let it be known. And we were like, yo, that's crazy. But we were like, oh, well then do you have your patron? And you're like, no, I have no idea where my patron is. And we were like, oh no, that's not a good sign. Then we heard some loud, horrible noises. And we figured out why. It's because the pumpkin came alive. That was not a good thing. We had to fight that pumpkin. It was hard. Bran fell. A lot of us fell occasionally. It was a tough battle, but we got some money out of it. And that's when we learned Melinda has the special little patron now. To get rid of the horrible, horrible disease. And now, we're here.
Yeah, that's basically it. Let's see, was anything else revealed? No, not really. Besides the fact that, thankfully, this quest can wait until after we deal with whatever.
Oh, we gotta deal with the horrible person.
So,
I mean, going by what Ty said.
first thing you guys gotta do is you guys remember that you need to go and take care of the water. You need to get rid of the water from the river.
Well, don't we have
Yes.
brothers making the dam? Oh, so we need to get
One of you has the option to fix the dam, which is Nico.
I got the seed.
Yeah, Nico's holding the
So we
big
gotta
seed.
go do that.
Okay, so yes, that's right. So we have to. We'll escort Nico. We'll escort Reggie. You know, there. Escort mission. The worst one in a video game.
All right.
Any roleplay you should even know.
So, as you guys get ready to leave, he's gonna go, oh, well, I did have a good time with y'all being here. It was really nice.
Oh.
You're all, I'd say genuine people, but you're definitely a bit weird bunch.
That's
It's
fair.
always a blessing seeing you. It's always a blessing seeing you, Reggie. Though I'm really glad I met you here. I am sorry once again that I didn't get to have you perform. Really gets to me, but
That's alright. Whenever you need me, just if you find me, I'm definitely willing. So,
well,
yeah.
I think I'll open the greenhouse here in about 2 months. There's some tests I want to do especially on that pumpkin. I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Otherwise, people might be over here and then just everybody gets eaten or seeded to death. I don't need that.
True.
Town's been
That would
through
be
enough.
quite misfortunate.
This
Yes, that would not be good.
town's
I
built
think-
on misfortune, so I'd hate to add to it.
Yes. Indeed.
It looks like your little friend is back. You guys will see as Felix walks back over.
Hello, Felix.
Andrew, so you know you went over and told the other brother that he needs to take care of his end of the bridge now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just got back.
How'd it go, Felix?
Wait. Just so I know what I did I say that like as I was a cat and just freaked the fuck out of them, or did I just like
Ye-
How's the nature, I guess, in which I described that to them?
I'm assuming as a cat. I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, I would just done it as a cat. Um, uh,
I feel like
I
you
will.
didn't have much.
I'll just like nudge, like one of the people's just kind of like where their calves would be, and just kind of purr. Hopefully, good enough a sign of like, good to go.
Well,
Alrighty.
don't know entirely why you sent a cat to talk to my brother, but maybe he has the same abilities I do. As he reaches down, he just smiles and he
Oh, he's
pets your
very
head.
persuasive.
I'm sure. I'm sure. All right.
Look at those little eyes. You can't say no to them.
You best all get going then. I'm sure you have other things to do. So, uh, take that
Yes, we
seed,
do.
drop it down in the water. Make sure you give it a little bit of floating room, so don't just drop it right down in the center of the exit to the water. So,
Sure
Just kidding.
thing.
because it's gonna have to sink down. It should grow awful quick though. Well, with that, I bid you all adieu. And he's gonna get ready to close his door.
Excellent. Have a nice
good.
next couple months if I don't see you again.
He does like a little
Alright.
salute out of the door and then closes it.
Hmm.
Right. So we got a dam to fill.
Yep.
All right. Shall we, or do we need to? I'm hurt pretty bad still from the whole
Oh.
pumpkin thing.
You guys
We could
are gonna watch as Hunter really quick looks right up into the air. You watch as he kind of sniffs the air for a moment, and then you watch as he sprints away.
Mm,
That's not good, is it?
can't imagine it is.
Can I sniff it in the air and try to see what that could be, or
Yeah, roll a perception check.
okay?
Use your kitty nose.
Oh, kitty.
Kitty.
I'm a little kitty and I sniff like a man.
I'm a sucker your fan. Oh, that's shaking my fanny. I'm a shaker your can.
Whoa.
I almost said sucker your fanny. I will sucker your can.
Where's the app? Right here we go. I was trying to find the app where I have
If
my
you're an
character
evil witch,
sniffers.
I will punch you for fun.
Punch your butt. Punch your butt. My perception bonus. Okay, I knew I had something there.
If you're sniffer.
25.
Oh.
All right. You don't smell anything different. You smelled a little bit of sulfur coming from the center of town, the source you've already been told about. You smell the bit of decay coming from the sites of death that have happened around town. Um, you smell the swamp strongly. You can smell the crops nearby. You don't smell anything that smells different. As you kind of look around too, you can see now that Hunter has gone completely out of sight. He's nowhere near close to you guys anymore.
Well, whatever he's doing, we can't follow him. I mean, unless you want to.
Probably important.
Ooh.
I mean, he didn't ask for our help, so like.
Hunter isn't really one to ask for help, though.
Hunter is also strong.
Well, strength can't get you everywhere.
Well, we can get him out of like a jail cell. I've seen that. So, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, it didn't get you that far against the jailer, did it?
Nope.
Then again, that was 2 against 1 overpowered demon thing.
No. No. No.
Look, Hector's not gonna suggest that yet, because we gotta do the dam first.
No, I know. This is Andrew. This is Andrew speaking. I'm sorry.
I don't know why you guys don't want to fight the cool demon boss.
I could give some reasons, but Felix can't talk right now. We're in public and he's a cat.
Okay. There, so Hector's just
Meow.
Alright, so, let's get back to, the business at hand. we're dealing with the should we rest before, or do we not have the time for that?
I don't know.
I gave you guys already a long rest period with him,
Oh, okay.
so you should
Okay.
already be under the effects of a long rest.
Oh, so all my spells back. Haha.
Yep, you guys are reset.
Rest.
Nice.
Max spell points. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, my spell points. What did I have for my health? Oh yeah, it's 53. All right, so think we should go in sneaky, or just go there a little casually. I'll have you know, what I'm wearing isn't quite sneaky, as he like hits like the his chest armor a little bit.
Hmm.
I see.
I could take it off maybe, but that might not be wise.
Well, if we just go a bit and then let Reggie go ahead while Reggie's invisible, then I think it should be okay.
I
Alright.
mean,
He could
I
hide about
mean-
like 60 or so feet away.
do we think that we're going into some like a dangerous thing? What do we like? Hold on a minute. Like I'm all for Reggie going up ahead, but
I mean, the guards do trail like don't. We saw the guards by like the rivers, right? That we're damming up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So like, it's more a concern if the guards see you.
well, I can sneak past the guards for sure.
You can get past them. I'm just worried.
wait, what'd you ask me, Tyler? I
Uh,
answered blindly and didn't actually hear what you said. I was
guards,
reading.
But, okay. So we're damming up the river, right?
Mhm.
We've seen the guards
One side.
by the river.
During the bridge. Oh, let me open roll 20. That's a good.
Yeah. I remember. Like I'm just assuming like we don't know if they could also be like going into like the woods where we'd be damming it up by this point, or like that's basically my concern here. We're still in the boss room.
Where is the boss room exactly?
Right into Southport.
That was the pumpkin box. You saw people on the bridge in the middle, so here.
Yeah.
You did not
And-
see people on this bridge. This bridge was empty.
Okay, and that's where we're going.
Both are destroyed in the middle. It's just this one's a lot more destroyed. There's like no
You assume
connecting
it's, like,
parts.
abandoned because it's in the abandoned old town.
Yeah,
so-
there's. It's just the picture here shows more bridge than there is. It's only the two sides of the bridge, kind of like when they take a bridge down for real, and they just leave like the intonation, like the marks in the ground where the road used to go
I
over.
still advise caution, Reggie. That's it.
To put the seed either here or here,
Just anywhere that blocks off the water. Yeah.
and then they're taking care of this.
Look, just that we want to keep an eye out on you. Lots of things can go
Right.
wrong.
All right. Well, I guess.
Yes, Andrew.
I'm sorry. I'll just like kind of go up next to Jesus, I'm blanking. Reggie, and just kind of like actually butt my head to his calf, and then just kind of like, if he was to look down, I'll just like wink at him to be like, I don't know, to hopefully give off the impression of I can help.
I think we have a lot of people that could help in this situation.
I look down at Felix, and I get that you're trying to tell me something. I'm like, huh,
Roll
wait,
insight.
oh, wait. Before I do insight, I'm gonna say, whoa, and I make a minor illusion sound of a couple trumpets going off, and I say, I just cast a spell so this cat can talk. So for a minute, so this cat can talk. It's magic that's doing it. So it's not weird
Whoa.
that the cat can do it. So talk. What were you trying to tell me,
Due
Cat
powers
Felix?
magic. I can help you.
Oh, cool. You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Excellent. And you can't talk anymore. The magic's done.
Hector is just raising his eyebrow at this shit. He's like,
There we go. Problem solved. Whenever we
That's
need.
actually, that is ingenious.
It's to keep his
"What
cover.
the fuck is wrong with you two?
It's to keep his cover. What are you talking about?
No one's here."
Well, we don't know that. Not that we can see.
Where exactly are we? Because that actually would help. At least me figure it out.
We're walking out of the experimental farm.
So you guys are up here, Andrew.
Oh my god, shoot. It would actually help if I'm in the roll 20. That would also be a thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
walking out of the
everybody.
experimental
Not
farm.
everyone's in here. Nick, I don't know what your
Oh, I'm
deal
not in
is.
there. Yes, I'm not in there. I forget
I'm
we
in.
use roll 20.
I'm in there.
Yes.
Your whole basket here. That
We
will
hop
love
right in.
so well. The fearful Baskaveir.
Mhm.
Fear Baskaveir.
Oh, there's the Baskaveir.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Zemo.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do one of those types of voices. I know exactly what. Yeah. I
That's
played
right,
a few.
Dad.
I played a few Southern characters. One of my favorite was still the. Yeah, I go for the more deep South. I mean,
Gotcha.
The
sometimes
South will rise again.
Well,
Hey,
South
y'all,
rise
it's
again.
me,
Yep. Mhm.
Southern Nikos, here to
Whoa,
tell
oh.
y'all about
I'm gonna tell y'all.
The night-
Oh.
Sheriff Constance.
Sheriff Constance, that's my
Good
name.
gun safety Dwight.
All right.
All right. So,
Okay,
if
so
you guys would like to take the sneakier way, you could try to go by the old water mill and try to head down, or you could cross the river, go past the old lumber mill, and go through the swamp if you trust the swamps enough. With having made friends with the swamps, you could probably trust.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah, well, let's go through the swamp. I mean, actually, we might even run
That's
into
not
our
a-
friend.
Mm.
Hmm.
But wait, yeah, by experimental farm, like, have I walked there and then? No, I wasn't there. You guys were all right. I was off telling the brother. Never mind.
No, so you all came here together. And
Okay.
then, so I'll tell you exactly what you did. You all came here
Mhm.
together. You guys convinced him to give you help to deal with the dam down here. And he told you to go over to his brother, without implying that he said anything, and tell
Mhm.
his brother that he can do whatever it takes that he needs to dam up the northern bridge, the northern
Okay.
water. And that's what you went and told him.
Gotcha.
And then you came back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think we
I'm
can
in
cross the
roll
river.
20 now.
All right. Nick, you guys are up here. So your option
Yes,
can
I see
go this unsafe way here, down to here, or you can go the nice little super unsafe but maybe safer compared to who your allies with swamps to get over here.
I mean, it sounds safer, so I'll do that. I'm down with that one.
Let's go to the swamps. Also, it's a cool place.
Yeah, it is fun. It's cool. Um, as you guys make your way across the water, it's a lot more shallow up here. There's not going to be any difficulty for you guys to make your way across. You can even see how it's a bit more like it's almost kind of like grasslandy in the water. You can see that the seaweed at the bottom of the water. This water is so recently put here that it's still grass and like stumps underneath the water, not actual like sea living things yet. You can see the grass is beginning to die from being drowned for so long, and you can see the stumps are beginning to splinter, actually being like rounded off by the river um, pouring through it. Um, the water current is not that strong in this, however, because there's no hill that it's coming from. It's just a loop of water. So this is all like stale Outer Banks like water that you'd see. As you guys make your way across the sticky, muddy ground, making your way to the other side, you guys will see there's like a heavy field of swamp grass. as you guys begin kind of like pushing your way through it. You will arrive outside of the old lumber mill. Um, Outside of this lumber mill, you can see people, um, corpses that looks like people that were holding axes, held in place now by the very roots they were attempting to chop. You can see one made contact with a tree heavily before roots sprouted up around and through him, holding him in place.
Can Melinda roll Arcana?
Yes. Can you tell me what particularly for?
Just like she knows the swamp is got some magic powers and it obviously retaliated against them, but she just wants the technical specifics.
Okay.
So, if that makes sense.
She wants the deets.
It seems like these individuals died to a common druid spell called Entangle. It seems like their last little HP bar was kind of ripped away as these vines just overtook them.
Wow. So that must mean either there's a druid there or a druid set up an entangle like spell. I think there are spells that you can like say
Roll a
do
history check.
cast this spell. Yeah.
Or insight, whatever you find. Okay.
It's an
Um,
8 for history.
it's gonna be secrets for you, so
Okay.
Ooh.
you'll have realized something after putting that together, and after the fact that you've heard of really no one ever going in these woods, other than the individual you guys ran into, that like the one that gave Reggie his violin. Um, you, after thinking about it, that guy that was going through town, supposedly murdering people, using mist, his attire now makes so much more sense to you. He must have been a druid, or he must be a druid.
So he's a druid.
You
Now
could,
either he's a powerful druid living in the woods, or there's a whole like circle of them in there, in the swamp. I mean, one of the two.
Mhm, could be, but yes, that's the two and two you put together.
Well, just real quick,
Yes.
while we're here, what is there anything special like or different about druids in this world? Are they just the standard druids, or is there a little more to it?
Um,
Like, what would Melinda know about druids? And
druids are a lot more swirl. Oh, sorry, there's a mosquito. Druids in this world are a lot more seclusive. Like, like druids are always kind of known as hermits and stuff like that in base society. Druids in this world are very rare. If you meet a druid, it's like, okay, what happened to your people? Did they get murdered? Um, and there's multiple large forests across. Actually, I can show you on the map. I'm going to take us to the world map. There are only a few large forests in the world. The most common place of druids that has been talked about, at least, is the forest of Feldwim, which is right next to where you guys are, which is south part. But there has been tales of dwarves being in the other woods as well, and even some mountain druids possibly in the northern continent of Skells.
So it is very plausible that when the guy talked about the swamp needing to reclaim the forest, it wants to connect back to the forest of Feldwin.
Yes, you
Possibly.
also know from what other sessions has been told. This swamp didn't exist until a few weeks ago at all. It grew up like so quick. That's why the old town isn't really old town. It's destroyed town, where they managed to burn out and destroy most of the vines and plants that were coming over, and they destroyed their bridges after making a canal with magic and other sources to cut off the swamp before it got too far. But they didn't do it in time before an entire section of town was destroyed. No, not many people were killed, however. Like only a couple of the individuals that were like wealthier in that area had passed.
Okay then. So yeah, this is a druid, and he wants the forest to reclaim itself, reclaim the land. These
Yeah.
are notes. I don't think she's gonna say anything to the party just yet, but
Okay.
it's something to save for later.
Okay. Makes sense.
The patron might have a thing or so to say, 'cause I'm sure he's totally reading your mind and like putting together this revelation the same time she is, or he knew the whole time.
He's just going to add on. Listen, I don't know much about druids, but I do know is I don't understand why a druid would want to reconnect to those woods. Those woods are full of my kind. At least they are now. Kind like that cat. As he looks down at the cat and looks back over, or like implies the cat, and then
That's
he's.
right. Melinda doesn't know yet that he's a demon. I know he's revealed, or does she? She
I'm
might.
not sure.
I know it's been revealed to other players. I
I
can't
think it was.
remember
Didn't you
there.
see? Didn't you? Because you were at the lighthouse.
Yeah, I was at the lighthouse. Oh, is that? That's when he transformed
Yeah,
for a moment.
because he
Right.
landed. He
So
landed with Red when they fell out of the lighthouse.
he would know. Okay. So she's just kind of looking thoughtful for a moment, is what I'll say. While this is going on.
I think that's. I want to add on to our end of the deal. If you're interested, since I haven't given you my true desires yet, I'm going to let you know now. I want access to the souls of the demons or demon that you kill this day. So when it dies, I take it.
Oh, you cut off that I want the soul, and then it cut off.
Oh, I want access to the souls of these demons or demon that you slay in the future or at any point is a part of my bargain that I have made to keep you alive, just so that you know. So if you kill this demon, which I would prefer personally, in fact, I'd infer that you do it so that I may have access to its strength. And with its strength, of course, you will gain access to more powerful magics of mine that I can lend you.
Just to double check, is he asking Melinda to kill Felix
No, 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 no. He's asking you to kill the demon in the bottom of the town.
in the bottom of the town?
Yeah, the jailer.
Oh, okay. She'll consider it because she doesn't really like demons either. She's okay with Felix because he's in a weird situation, but and he's helpful to the party. But the jailer.
If you're thinking those things, he's gonna go, I don't want the baby demon. He's not even a true demon, nor does he have the true soul of a demon. He's just borrowed a demon's essence, the fertilization that comes from a demon. He is nothing more than that, a spawn of a demon. I don't want his soul. His soul is bleh, disgusting. Too much gnome.
Just to double check, because it's been a while since we talked about the jailer, wasn't there something where there were two of them? There was two people in the jail cell, and if we kill one of them, then something else can take control. Or am I not remembering
So
that right?
no, so there's the jailer down below, and then there's Andrew's mom above. So you guys gotta pick who you're deciding. Are you gonna beat up Andrew's mom, who's the gnome leader of the town, or are you gonna fight the jailer, who's the demon underneath in the sewers?
Okay. Well,
Those are
now
the
Melinda was indifferent. Now she's gonna vote for jailer. So.
okay. Uh, after you're gonna, he's not gonna say as much. He's put his
Okay.
decision forward, so we can hop back now.
Yeah.
While you and Dylan aren't 100% sure what you're
All
doing.
right, I'm back.
Which fits characters.
So is Melinda.
Yeah, that does.
Mhm.
And
You
that
guys-
works in the Naruto verse.
Y-
Yes.
You guys ready?
Yes.
As you guys
Yeah.
continue to make your way past the lumber mill, making your way further south. I'm gonna switch back to the south part map. The water here is beginning to seep up into the land. Not really being an adequate type of earth to really like. It's not a clay heavy earth. It's not a natural built river. A lot of the water's just seeping out of the river constantly. You can see how moist it's made the land around you. As you're stepping through, you guys can feel your shoes and boots begin to plop and stick, except for Reggie, who's having an amazing time in this mud because you're not bothered by mud because of your booties.
I will turn. Wait, is there no one else around? Or can I guess just look that no one else is around?
I mean, Reggie's next to you, but Reggie doesn't seem to care about what you do.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll just turn into quickly into
A crow?
what's it? Yeah, a crow, raven.
Yep.
You're a freak. I kill it. I kill him because he
Kill-
transforms.
yeah, kill
I hate this.
All right, roll
Feeling.
roll 1d100. Roll 1d100. Roll 1d100.
So, I'll,
Break his
I'll take
fucking
that
birdie.
back. Instead of turning into a raven, I'll turn into a giant brown bear.
Okay, I'm cool with
Reggie
that.
just
I'm cool
looks
with
at you.
that.
Reggie looks at you, buffs up like Master Roshi, and just snaps your neck.
No, I'm okay with a bear. A bird, that's too much. That's freaking me out.
No, you could don't. I'll say you could be a bird. Yeah. So yeah, you turn into your raven form and begin to keep up with Reggie. Reggie, when you look at this bird, you can see the same glint in its eye that Felix has.
Related to Felix, are ya? Just kidding. I know it too. All right. Time to plant my seed in Mother Earth.
Yeah.
And
As you guys get farther down, reaching the edges of Old Town, across the river, over on the other side, underneath Hightown, the abandoned Old Town, you can see the remnants of the town. The side across the river is heavily burned. You can see where buildings have been set aflame, burnt. You can see burnt or vines and roots and stumps all across the ground that looked like they were chopped at and casted with fire. Yet on your side of the water, you see that instead the land, the vegetation, everything has taken over these buildings. And you can see that it looks like before these swamps existed, there is a town here, or at least a large section of the town. You can even see the essence of more docks further into the swamp as you look more and more inside. As you look deep into the woods, you can see what looks like a large ship sitting close to an old dock, kind of sets, waiting for its crew to take care of it and set it out to sea. You can see the vines that reach up and through, holding onto the sail, sticking it in place. And the water that may have been there into that little inlet has been drained and filled instead with muck and almost like a canyon of dirt and mud as it just slid down and replaced the water. As you guys look into the woods for that moment, looking back over to what's your task, specifically, I believe, Bran, you have the highest passive perception, right?
Yes.
You're going to see a metal armored individual, missing a helmet. You're going to see a green, goopy face looking at you. It's going to lift one hand and it's just going to wave its hand at you.
I'm gonna wave back.
You see like a little bubbled smile and two eyes.
mm,
Hmm?
And then it slops away.
mm.
You guys didn't see it, only Bran did.
Oh, sorry.
Hector's just trudging through the mud, like.
Yeah, the rest of you are annoyed by the fucking mud, except for Felix, obviously, who's...
I'm skipping.
That's why.
Oh yeah, and Reggie. Reggie's just... I'm having a wonderful time. Hop jumping. You're like the kid. You're like the kid that's trying to act cooler than they are by standing on mossy rocks and being like, I can't fall asleep. I just have perfect balance. I'm
Oh my god, you're one of those fucks.
actually being raised in Uptown. I have perfect balance. I've lived in mud my whole life.
Yeah, I have perfect ears. My ears are just perfect, which means I have
My
perfect balance and no
oh
one to like.
Sam, oh Sam,
Oh,
Sam,
Samwise.
Samwise.
It's me,
He
Samwise.
cleaved his skull. He cleaves his skull. Oh, oh, Frodo.
Frodo, I
Ah!
killed him. I killed
I
him.
killed Frodo.
Killed him, Mr. Frodo.
Oy vey.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah.
Um,
So we're all walking through the mud. I'm sorry, no,
Walk through
you
the
guys are
mud.
doing it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Hector's kind of used to it, but he's just annoyed still. I'd assume. I mean, he's kind of a soldier.
Keep going. Just chill out.
Well, how far away from the point are we right now?
You
From
guys are
the beach?
creeping up close now as you're trudging through cobblestone now that you can see has been mushed around by the mud, heavily moist again by the water
But it's still
constantly pouring
easier
into
to
the.
travel
It's
terrain,
it's
right?
it's it's no longer rough terrain. It's not taking you as long. You guys have been traveling for about 45 minutes now, just with how muddy it's been. It's like walking about 12 miles in muck. Um, as you guys reach here, your shoes are burdened with mud and water. You can see Reggie's that always seem like they've been covered in a small film of grime and filth. Uh, look the same. They haven't changed much at all. Um, as you guys collect yourselves over, you can see where the water is pouring down off a little bit of a ledge, only about 10 feet, down into the ocean. You can see
Alright,
the
Reggie.
waters go out for miles.
Reggie, do your thing.
To toss the seed, give it some space, he said.
Yep.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Foop.
Hello?
As you throw the seed,
Oh boy.
we're gonna have some music change.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
How loud are you coming?
As you guys throw the seed and you watch as it begins to sink down towards the bottom of the canal. You guys can watch. This part area of the water is pretty clear. There's not really much here to make the water dirty. As you watch as it hits the ground, you watch as a puff of mud and dirt kind of floats up around it. You'll see a chunk of grass float up to the top of the water and begin to head down the current. As the seed hits its destination in the water, you'll watch as it begins to break open. A little crack splitting down the middle. As it does, it's not an explosion of green, but you'll watch as green little stalk begins to sprout up from it. You'll watch, and quickly, within just a few seconds, it'll begin to reach up and out of the water as it goes up and starts reaching towards the sky. It is now taller than the watchtower near you guys, sitting up on the raised up land. And you'll watch as the roots and the grass and the vines begin to spread to the sides of it, as it begins to fill out into like a spiral-esque shape. As it begins to grow, you'll watch as the outer layer of green begins turning to more of a darker green hue as it spreads out more and more. You'll watch as at the very top now branches have sprung out and little buds are beginning to press against the outsides of each of the branches, still having this green hue, looking nothing like bark or wood. As it begins to spread to the sides, you guys have to find yourselves moving backwards, as you can watch as it begins to crush and press against the earth. As you'll watch as it does so, you'll watch as the branches itself begin to turn brown. You watch as the hue of the tree begins to turn brown. And the spiraling of vines now looks like a beautiful candy cane-esque bark that wraps up and around this massive tree. As you guys look up, one of the buds turning into a leaf will begin to grow. As a first leaf that sprouts is as big as a tarp that could cover you all. You guys will watch as one of the buds seems to be not attached enough to hold onto this massive leaf as you'll watch as it begins to fall downward. As it makes contact with the water, you'll see the leaf almost be as wide as the river itself as it sets down, as the tree grows larger and larger. You'll watch now that the remnants of the lighthouse that is within your guys' path earlier is beginning to get picked up by massive roots that are crawling through it, picking it up almost like putting your finger through a one of those little finger puzzles. You know what I'm talking about? You like put your
Yeah.
fingers in and they get stuck.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
You'll watch as it goes through that, lifting it up like it's nothing, setting it back down onto the ground as the half of it slides down into the water. You watch as one of the other roots begins to crawl underneath you guys as you're all raised up into the air, easily 15 feet or so, without being damaged by anything. You're just lifted up very slowly, but quickly compared to how most trees grow. The final route you'll see goes through the old land, the old town across the river's way. You'll watch as the route begins to rip and tear, bringing buildings down with each little bit of setting that it puts. As soon as it's growing, you'll watch as it begins draining the water. I want a perception checks from all of you to see what happens.
Alright, perception. Let me get
Boy, oh boy.
Hector's
Let's see.
perception.
I will, just in case of like anything, I'll just kind of start flying near everyone. I don't know if that'll help with anything. Just
Yeah, you're just a higher.
mm. Do you want us to put it in the in-game chat or?
Yeah, put it all in game once you're done.
Mm. Poor Hector.
Don't forget to put it in game. Nick, are you here?
That's the plan. Yep, I'm gonna put it in game
Oh,
now. I got
no.
a 20.
All right.
Oh, Melinda and Hector.
So I am gonna carry, I guess.
Felix
Oh, with Andrew.
and Felix and Bran, then we're gonna go up a. You guys are gonna watch as the water begins to drain to the tree. Can you both hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
As the
I'm
water
here.
begins to drain into the
Yep.
tree, almost fueling its growth, you can assume. As well as since the current is stopped from where the water drains, it's now just sinking into the earth. The water's just absorbing into the earth because there's nowhere for it to go, and this isn't like a riverbed. It's not actually made to really hold water well. So the water's just kind of draining quite quickly. You'll see in the distance the blimp flying over towards the other river, the other end of the river. You're gonna watch as it's heading over. Um, you're gonna watch as you see a little gnome hop out from the blimp, flying down, and you're gonna watch as he opens what looks to be a massive piece of cloth that kind of floats him downward. As he begins flying downwards, you're gonna watch as the blimp itself begins to angle downwards towards the other river end, and you'll watch as it detonates, slamming down into the earth, filling the crevice of the water, blocking that side of the river.
Was that the blimp that was bought?
I'll just, I'll
I'll
just
take that as a
shake my head.
yes.
There's only
I'll
one
just
blimp.
shake my head up and down solemnly.
There's only one
I
blimp.
see.
Or I'll just talk. Whatever. We're all high up in the air.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna
Listen.
yeah. I'm gonna look at Felix and be like, that does not.
You cut out.
That is no.
You cut out,
That's
Nick.
unfortunate.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is not a good sign. But
That is
we'll have to
unfortunate.
tell the others.
I wish they would have told us that they were going to be borrowing it, but
You did go and tell them that were allowed to do anything necessary. Just to.
That is true. Well, we'll alert them.
mm,
All right.
Wait,
Can
if I get
someone
down below
can
half
someone
health, I'm running.
listen to the stream really quick just to make sure everything's been coming through well?
Is that
Andrew, I'd say, could you do that since there were secrets?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, that would be smart because I should not.
And
where-
Reggie.
Hmm.
I do apologize. Remember how you said by any means we have to close that river?
Hmm. Why?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Where do I find the link for the video in the chat?
It's in visual.
It's in visuals.
Visuals. Got it.
Well-
Okay.
Let us just say we will be using the carriage for transportation.
Oh.
As you
Oh.
do you want to look
Yeah.
over there, Reggie?
Mm,
You'll see that it
no.
looks no, no, okay.
The reactor's gonna look in the direction where the airship was.
Uh, well, since it's been revealed by the party anyway, you're just gonna have to hear it, Nikos, even if Reggie doesn't look. I'm gonna tell what happened. You'll see that it looks like the large blimp has been used to be what clogs the other side of the river. So its
Uh,
crashed carcass now keeps water from
uh,
entering the river.
Reggie?
Hmm.
I I don't think we have the airship anymore.
We had an airship. Oh shit! I forgot we had that.
You bought it!
I bought a lot of things, didn't I?
You bought literally everything off of BOP.
Did. Alright.
Man has 2 million gold.
We're all good. It's coming through.
22 million, sorry.
Well, we will have to continue with our lives.
You know, you should have realized we wouldn't get an airship this early.
I did tell them they could use whatever they needed to get to fill up the dam.
That's fair enough, fair enough. Also, maybe I like the carriage better. Get to know people better.
Sure. Anyways, we have stuff.
Hmm.
So,
As you guys are standing there,
Huh?
some music is gonna shift again.
is it time? I think we're gonna get into a fight.
We're all good heroes because we clogged up the dam.
Are we good heroes?
A full long rest between the fight and this fight, so
Oh, we did take a long rest.
yeah,
Thereafter.
yeah. Hector's good.
Don't
let's
forget
go
you all
I'm
have
good.
10. Don't forget you all have 10 temp HP.
I now
Oh, yes.
Oh
remember.
yeah.
Oh,
63 health.
that is super nice.
You guys will see that lone individual, the one that has given Reggie access to his new violin, standing there over at the other side of your route, kind of at the border of the wood. He's gonna look it up all at you. You're gonna sense what seems to be interest and happiness from what has happened. He's just gonna stand there looking up at all of you.
Hector's gonna give him a nod. I don't think he has anything to say.
He's gonna keep just staring upward. For a reminder, in case anyone is forgetting this fellow, I will send an image of him.
I remember this fellow. Yeah, no. We
It's
got
this
him.
guy in visuals.
Hmm.
He's also the he's a deaf what is he's part of the deaf clergy, right? Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah. At least he presumes the identity of the leader of them.
Yeah.
As he looks up, he's going to go in Druidic. He's going to go. For you, I think only one who speaks Druidic here, because Eli's not here, is you, Felix.
Mm.
He pretty much said, "Good luck." You'll watch as the water begins to pour downwards. You're going to watch as he lifts up his hands, touching one of the trees nearby in each palm. You're going to watch as giant roots from them begin to reach upwards, as you'll see the entire swamp begins to grow further, as it begins to rip through the riverbed as the water breaks way. You're going to watch as the branches begin to reach over, touching land, as it almost seems like the land that you guys are on is being pulled over towards that area. As you can see, as you guys are being pulled over and the mud is being torn. You guys yourselves are fine because you're on this giant root that is certainly not moving. But everything else begins to move. You're going to watch as vines and roots begin making their way over as quick as they can, which isn't very fast still. So you guys still have time to do what you need to do, but you need to hurry. You'll look over at the bridge nearby you. It has been covered by a makeshift roots bridge by this individual, who is afterwards, when you guys look back, he's no longer there.
Alright, we gotta get going.
Alrighty.
What's the
Sounds good.
plan?
Oh, we were
We-
just going to
We
plant.
go after the jailer.
Do we go after the jailer? Or do we
Yes.
go after...
He is a demon, and I think he will be problematic if we don't deal with him sooner rather than later.
I agree. Though maybe it's just because killing demons was my job.
Can you roll an intelligence check for me, Andrew?
Yeah.
You have advantage.
Ooh. What's my intelligence? How smart is this boy? He's not. He's a little smart.
He's not dumb.
Oh, Andrew, how's the video coming through, by the way?
Yeah, it's coming good.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's coming all good.
Sounds good. I just want to make sure. I like to make sure each session.
I got a 13.
All right, I'm gonna take you to secrets really quick.
Okay.
You, knowing with how much stronger you've growing up, how long you've lived alone, you assume that if you were to make your way away from the group and go deal with your mother yourself, you'd be able to. You think you'd be able to handle her on your own at this point.
Okay.
With your ability to turn invisible too, it'd be an easy task. And it'd be something a
would
bit
be.
more personal for you.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
Ty thinks it'd be really cool.
I'm also thinking it might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
He's been
Reggie.
collecting skin.
Reggie, roll a
Yeah.
history check for me with a
Oh,
not advantage, just a history check. You can roll your inspiration dice and stuff like that, or anything that you want to do as well. Since I know Nick doesn't have guidance because he thinks it sucks.
Oh, maybe.
Well,
I mean, I can
not,
help
not,
with
not
that.
all
I
of us.
think I
not,
have guidance.
Not all of us can double task like Nick. That's all I'm saying. I got a 10. I got a 10.
Fun session, guys. I think I got this random call.
It's
so,
it's not an easy, it's not a difficult roll. But you do remember that the
I'm
tunnel where you got shot out of is not far from you guys. The one that leads into the sewer.
We can get to the sewers pretty quickly. They're just over that way. But so you all know, I'm not willing to die for this. So
What?
if
Reggie, I have something that can help you.
all right, but I'm just saying, if push comes to shove and I'm getting shoved a lot, I'm running and I'm gonna leave. So just so you're all aware of that.
So you're going to leave your friends like a coward.
If I'm going to die, yeah.
Reggie,
I understand,
have a-
Reggie.
What did Felix say?
Reggie,
A
I
family
might have.
and a home, so I'm not willing to give
I
those up.
have ways to help you. And
I will.
What?
I'll land on Reggie's. Which one is it? Right shoulder, I think, is where the devil traditionally lands on. And
I would
just
assume left.
say to him as as a raven, Reggie, what if I told you there's a way where you could help everyone here while doing good, and it's not as hard as killing an actual demon trapped in the sewers?
I mean, I want to do good, and I'll kill a demon. Well, I'll try. I don't think I can kill a demon, but I'll
What
help
about
other people
killing
do it.
What about killing the head of a town?
What do you mean?
But not a
Say there's a very devious woman who's been left to her own devices for far too long.
Oh, the sister.
I'm not denying that the head is also problematic, but she is just a mere mortal. While down below there is an actual demon running amok.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
If we're all alive after the demon, Yeah,
Yes.
let's kill the
Yes.
let's kill the woman.
Agree.
Yes, after the demon, sure.
Because
With-
well, I mean, no promises. If I'm the only one alive, I'm not gonna do that. But I'll help other people kill people. It's kind of my thing. Yes.
I'm going to be very straightforward with you all then. My only reason for coming back to this town was to kill everyone in my
Your
I suppose
family.
I have to call them family. So you can all go kill your demon. And I will have to go kill my mother.
Mm.
Are you gonna do the thing, Andrew?
I mean, I'll help you kill
I
your mom.
will-
I don't. I mean, I don't want you to go alone. I'm not gonna be much help against a demon. You saw how much
I can
help
make
got
sure I
in a
can
pumpkin
heal
fight.
everyone in this fight. You make sure you heal, Felix, Reggie.
All right. And
If
I
you
can
want
also
to
help
come along,
healing.
I can. I'm pretty sure I can do this on my own. But if you wish to come,
Well, I don't.
only if
Here's
you can go on your fool's errand, if you will.
I don't want you all to misunderstand. When I say I'm going to run if things get bad, that's, I mean, I'm not going to leave just because I have, for the sake of leaving. I want to help, and I want to make sure people are in a better shape in this town than they are now. But it's not worth losing what I have right now. So I am,
Of course.
I'm in it. I'm just not in it to the end, if that makes sense.
I
I'll
get
do
it.
anything but die for this.
Look, we're not asking you to be in the front lines. You're not a frontline fighter. I get
Nope.
that. But you are good at rallying the troops. You give them a... You're inspiring.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm good at a few things, but fighting is not one of them. So I feel like if Felix is gonna handle most of the fighting, I'll stick with Felix.
If Reggie, you feel more comfortable helping the larger group take on their quite literal suicide mission.
No, I don't want to fight a demon. I prefer a human or a living thing over a demon any day of the week if I have to. I saw that thing up close, and let me tell you, I almost got killed by it by a flick of its wrist. So
I can promise you all that it should not be a long task, and that I with Reggie shall return with haste when I can.
Alright. Good luck.
Gratias Lunas. Both of
mhm.
Which
Good
one
luck.
of you, when we get close to there, would want some sort of protection from the demon?
If you're
I sh-
offering, I'm not quite as robust as the rest of you.
Alright. So I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on you.
Now, Reggie, I can't actually carry you. I'm only a rape.
I can walk us there.
Okay.
Won't run.
So
just-
One other thing I won't do.
Protection from good and evil is not a spell I see used very often. That just prevents her from getting corrupted, right?
no, protection from good and evil grants the creature like disadvantage on attack against you.
Oh,
And you cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
that is very useful.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. The only
Thank
thing is
you.
it's a concentration spell, but yeah. And
Oh, maybe we should wait until we're actually.
yeah,
at
I'm gonna
the
say once we're like
sewer.
10 minutes away. It's 10 minutes
Yeah.
though, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
long.
Don't burn concentration like for 10 minutes of travel time.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do it as soon as we're like gonna jump into the sewers.
Well, Felix and I are off. Bran, as you say, Atius Lunas, and I'm gonna give you a inspiration die. So
Oh, thank you.
got that at least.
Up that up your sleeve.
My mistake.
I will.
I thought we were all like really high up in the tree, so I thought I had to
No, I think we've been moving. I don't think because once things are on
I
the
think we
move,
jumped
we've
down.
been, yeah, and we've been moving along.
Yeah, you
Gotcha,
guys have been
It would
moving
make
this
sense. It
entire
would
time.
make sense for us to be like, things are in motion. Let's sit here.
Yeah, let's sit
Right.
here on top of this tree. Like, it's only 15 feet. I mean, like, it still would be like a jump, but it's not like a jump.
Hmm.
And if you were in cat form, you could do it easily.
Right. Yeah. And also, I'm just a raven, so I'm just flying around right now.
As you guys each head towards your destinations, are both of you going invisible before you continue into the center of town? And Reggie, are you pointing out the sewer entrance to the party before you leave?
Yeah. I'll tell him where it is.
All right. So, whoever would like
I
to
think
have the survival check with advantage, with Nikos's guiding, to where the tunnel is, may make it. I think.
I mean, we both have good wisdom, but I'm gonna assume Bran is probably better on the wisdom front.
Yeah,
Sure.
Linda has weak. She's okay with wisdom, but it's not her strongest.
I give a perception check then? You're
No,
asking for?
survival advantage.
Survival.
Gotcha.
Felix and Reggie have. Felix, I want you to make a history check for me to try to remember exactly where your mother lives, where she might be staying. I will say you have I will say you have advantage because of the fact that you have been
I
there.
will, actually.
Use your dice.
Gotcha.
Is it?
Your inspiration? You
Yeah,
mean?
I'm doing that while out. Okay. That's gonna be a 13.
That, like I said, it's not a difficult place to get to, so yes, that is sufficient for you to get there. As you
Gotcha.
make your way over towards the, you should have let me see it first. You might have just
It's
done good.
whatever. It's
Um,
whatever. I'm not too worried.
Yeah, so you're able to lead the group there as you kind of wave them forward as you guys begin to kind of jauntily make your way over towards there. As you'll watch as Reggie and Felix make their way towards town.
My roll was a 13.
Yeah, you know it's at the center of town. If you can get there, maybe the two of you together sharing a brain cell could figure out exactly where it is.
You know we can't share the brain cell. Only one of us could have it.
As each of you make your way towards your destinations, we're going to split into groups. Nikos has already perfectly set it 02, so Andrew, if you could just set a 02 in front of your name with a space.
Yeah.
And then the rest of you set 01s and your names, so I can have you separated.
Yeah. Okay.
Gold team rules.
Yep.
What do we put on ours?
A 0-1 in the front.
0 on the front, yes. Nick, come on. Nick.
Okay, can you give me like a
No.
second here?
Jesus. There we go.
Holy
Oh my god, you
fuck.
did it fucking wrong.
What do you mean I did it exactly as you asked.
No, I said with a space.
Okay, whatever.
I fixed it.
Fucking blow me.
Oh my god. Such a pain in my ass.
God. Swear. One of these days.
Alright. So, with a group of 3 going first, as you guys making your way towards the edge of at the edge of the peninsula, I guess I should say, making your way down, you guys can see this pipe. You can see what looks like blood kind of pouring, dripping down a little bit out the edge, probably from what happened not very long ago, to be completely honest with you. But you can also see what looks like steam and smoke mixed together, pouring out from the pipe. As you guys get close, it's quite hot.
That is not going to be fun, but we're just gonna do the thing from before. I'm gonna give Melinda the protection from good and evil before we go in there.
Okay.
Unless you think that would be too early.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
You're gonna need a little more time than that, so maybe wait until you get closer.
Yeah, it's still a little too early. Wait till like we actually see the guy.
It's like a 20-minute
that's fair.
walk, so
Okay.
Okay.
if you're running,
Before that
it's like a
also, I
5-minute
will-
run.
I will likely use protection from good and evil when the time comes as well, but with one of my special little incenses that I have.
Fuck incenses. Oh shit, I forgot we had those.
Oh yeah, you guys have the stuff you bought.
Yo.
Yes, I do have my incense. That I will use that, but
Oh, yeah.
when the time comes.
When
Are
do
you gonna
get
put
that?
it-
So we have 2 of it.
Wait, are you gonna put it in your sensor?
Am I allowed to? It's only protection from good and evil. It doesn't benefit my attack. It's an incense, so it's more of a candle. I was guessing, or I thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can hold it up once you get close and kind of start waving it in front of your nose, kind of back and forth, holding it up in the
Yeah.
air as you watch as it slowly blesses you with the magical blessing that comes from it. Um, as you guys make your way deeper into the tunnel, you guys can smell the heavy stench coming from the tunnel. As you get closer and closer, it becomes more and more unbearable as the two of you cast protection of good and evil on each other. As you make your way to the entrance, we're going to switch the music.
Oh boy, I'm ready for this one.
Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through.
Seems destiny ends with me.
Saturday night's alright for a fight, and da-na-na-na-na-na.
Okay.
Oh, now we got the literal Bloodborne music. Oh fuck.
As you guys look inside, you're going to see this massive demon. Last time you saw him, he was scrawny, thin, and a little bit withered away. But now as you look at him, you can see that with all of the energy and souls he's been devouring from the town, you can see his final form that I've put in the visuals chat.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy.
The pit of steam or the pit of sewage and water that was once there that covered this area, filling these grooves of the sewer, is now filled with sewer water dripping down into a large pit of brimstone and fire that you guys can see reaching down deep into the earth. Surrounding this pit, you guys see what looks to be hundreds of these souls that have been brought back into this horrible state of living, mouthless, standing there, seemingly connected to him in some foul and undiscovered way. I sent that visual as well of what they look like.
Ooh.
As he turns and looks at all, we're going to switch to...
Ah!
No.
As we have the fucking scary ass Bloodborne music.
Did I maybe make your guys fight harder by taking someone out of your action economy? Mayhaps.
It doesn't help we
Right.
don't have hunters, so we only have one frontliner here.
It is a paladin though.
Against a demon. Let
Oh
me
yeah,
tell ya.
Smite's
Right.
gonna be
That's
doing
like-
a lot of damage here, boys.
Yeah, perfect scenario.
Oh
It's
shit.
almost like
As-
Ty had this in mind.
As you guys begin making your way over toward your destination, looking to the center of town, as you're looking around, roll insight or investigation checks to attempt to find what may be the... As you guys are running from door to door, just looking at names, numbers scrawled on the wall, the doors, and on boxes, everything, trying to find some proof of where she may live. As you guys are kind of not clowning around, but having a difficult situation with what you assumed was going to be an easier task.
You said investigation?
Investigation or insight.
Investigation.
I'm gonna use insight. That's higher for me. Ooh. Oh wait, yeah. Do you want us to be using the roll 20?
No, you can use what
roller?
I've said that in the
Okay,
past.
I've
It
been
doesn't.
using the Discord one.
Yeah, either I kind of Discord's easier for me because then I can watch it. But both are good. You both key in at the same time. You guys can see what looks like a group of about 5 guards gathered in front of one of the larger buildings of the center of town. You can see this seems to be the only building that hasn't been boarded up with just wood and plywood, but metal. Sheets of metal cover some of the doors. or the windows. The only thing that seems to be untouched and beautiful in its build is this large oak door that sits. Well, you're not sure if it's locked, but there are 5 guards that are standing in front of it.
5 guards.
I mean, we can
You could
both
buy 'em.
sneak in, but then they're still there.
I mean, they could be a problem later. I don't have anything that could
Right.
take them down. But do we want to? I mean, maybe sneaking is the best option. At worst, she gets her attention. I do have something that I don't think I should say I took it just for this moment, but I have something that I think is really going to help us in the long run. Might hinder us a little bit too, but it's a little spell that should be able to keep things quiet, if you know what I'm saying.
Ah, I believe I do. I was just going to cause a distraction by maybe setting a homestead on fire, but that works much
Oh,
better.
no, I mean, no, this is more for when we're actually fighting your mom.
Oh,
If you want to set something on fire, I
I
mean,
thought it would draw the guards out, and it would be a nice payback, but
oh, on the property. Yeah, let's do that then.
oh, I meant on a completely separate property, and that would send the guards running out to help.
Just a
maybe.
random person, like just a random innocent person's house.
Just a random innocent, a random house, a random.
Well, I mean,
just
if it's random, then there's nothing wrong with that.
just looking at a house and just lighting it up. Something along the lines of that.
The guards, shitty people, will they just look at it and go, "Uh-oh, I guess that's a thing."
That's entirely possible. If they're working for her and they have the whole house boarded up and they're watching over it, I'm sure they could also just turn a blind eye.
Right. Right.
Mayhaps. Shoot. And another thing that Andrew didn't do, because I went against Andrew's code. I didn't pick Call Lightning.
I mean, all things considered, if we're going to be fighting inside, might not even be possible.
Right.
So no big deal there. I will say, if we get inside, maybe we sneak in now, because if we get inside, I can make sure things stay quiet.
Honestly, that might be the best plan we have then. Because if we don't have anything,
it'll hinder me because I won't be able to cast a lot of my spells. But if your mom is also one of spell casting aptitude, it'll hinder her too a bit. So.
Oh, so I should. Does it dispel spells?
No, it's just if you need to say something, it'll stop that from happening. So if you have a spell that needs you to, verbalize things,
I should cast it. Yeah. Shoot, I don't know that spell either. I do have other things though, so I might as well use that. I'm going to.
Your whole animal thing doesn't need. You don't need to speak to turn into something, right?
I don't think. No,
out of game Nikos. Out of game Nikos knows you don't, but in game.
Yeah, I almost thought you were asking, but yeah, I caught it. I don't. No, I do not. I'm going to quick cast on myself. For my plan, what would this work with? But I think in order to, yeah, I'm gonna cast on myself. Enhance ability, bull strength.
Okay. That's smart.
Yeah, because I've got a plan.
Cunning plan.
And then I'm all set.
All right. So, what exactly are you guys doing?
Well, I'm gonna go invisible.
I will also.
Spend some spell points.
Oh, and then just Ty, so with enhanced ability, the duration for it is concentration, but it's up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And
sneak past the guards to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
we're gonna take a quick pause
Cool.
Mhm.
as I take care of some. My apologies.
It's basically Andrew. So, doing what I'm planning on doing is going to take me out, basically. But if she's a spellcaster, then she's
Mhm.
also going to be kind of fucked. So it's
I
really
kind
just
of
going to be
also
you mauling her as an animal. Is hopefully
I
what's going to
I
happen.
actually do have a plan that was also going to have a similar effect while being an animal. Um, because I was just kind of looking through the animals and I came across one that I think will be very helpful.
Fantastic.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
Nikos, not to interrupt your conversation. They
Yeah.
nerfed otherworldly form.
Spell.
The spell, yeah. You
They
can't.
do.
You don't do an extra 2d12 force damage on all your attacks.
Oh, I saw that. That's like the Tensor's transformation for sorcerers and clerics.
Oh,
right?
Tensor's transformation, not otherworldly form. I was like, because I was working on, ooh, what would I do for level
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew I was
yeah.
taking something wrong.
It's
Why would I
Tensor's
do otherworldly? Otherworldly
Yeah.
form's useless.
It's good. It's good. It's good for like you get the main difference is you get resistances and you get fly speed. So like it gives you more maneuverability.
Yeah.
But like but it also gives you extra attack, which I wish they just did do that, and I wish they gave you something different. Like I wish that it made your spells more damaging instead, because it's not good for melee. But
Gotcha. This makes so much sense now.
Tensor's
Gonna edit that real
transformation.
quick.
Tensor's transformation is so good, though. Like it's just so good. 50
Are
temp
these
HP.
yeah, these just like basic rule spells?
That's Xanathar's.
Oh.
Yeah, and for a Blade Singer, having Tensor's transformation is not bad.
Yeah, I go as far as to say that is the purpose of the spell. But,
Oh.
but
Because it gives you good melee. It gives you good melee.
it gives you 50 temp HP, and it gives you extra
Advantage
damage,
on all melee attacks.
advantage on con saves to like maintain or proficiency and advantage, something like that. In con saves, so what you need to maintain the spell, it gives you benefits for.
Ooh.
It and something else.
I'm gonna go back
You
over
get a lot.
quick to group number 1
Oh
while the other
boy.
group is getting ready. You guys are going to watch as this demon turns around, replaying the music that was being played before. As he turns around and he looks at all of you, you can see in his hands, or at least you, Nick, see in his hands something familiar. As you look down, you see, held by the neck, held in his hands, this individual.
No. This is likely. I gotta check
You
visuals
see,
now.
you see being
Mhm.
held by his throat in the air, the so-called god of death that was speaking to you earlier.
Not a good sign.
You see as the demon looks at you, he's going to take off his helmet, bearing a face that only resembles a large, gaping maw, a mouth built on a large, angled face. He's going to laugh heavily as you're going to watch as he takes a large bite and rips off the head of this individual, dropping them down into the lava. As he does so, you're going to watch as he sticks out his hand. You're going to watch as the blood mixed in the sewer water behind you raises up, building a massive wall of blood behind you. And you're all three of me going to roll initiative.
I know I was calling for this, but I had a character.
Nikos, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling fantastic that I'm not in there.
I'm pretty confident.
Listen,
in my
with
abilities.
with Nikos and Felix, I can start a new party. I don't.
Yeah.
It's true. Wait, if it is, they can all come back as short races, and we can have a whole party of small creatures.
You go
I
first,
have
Bran.
a backup
because
character.
That sounds good.
I
If we
don't
do.
have a backup character.
This is the one campaign I haven't thought of a backup character, so that will be interesting. But anyways,
Anyways, fight like we're not gonna die.
Right. Well, fight like you are gonna die. Fight like your lives actually depend on it.
Yeah, that's a true. Fight like our lives
Mhm.
depend on it, but like, let's not be okay. How do I put it? Like, as
Just
players,
don't die.
yeah.
Ate a god. It just ate a god. That's
Just don't die.
Oh wait. To be fair, Death was not really that. He was powerful, but he wasn't like,
He was a weaker god,
yeah.
but he was a
Would
god.
you say he's stronger than you?
Probably yeah.
As me meeting him, he could cast a very powerful illusion.
Okay.
Yeah, probably stronger than me, yeah, but you know what? Imperfect
you.
situation.
Those two other initiative numbers, I'm not a huge fan of, however.
As you guys look, the bodies around you that last time seemed more in control of their sadness, at least, being able to communicate with Nikos that they wanted to die. You'll see, or with I think it was Hunter or Nikos, or Hunter or Red. You'll see these two groups begin to turn and look at you. As each of them looks at you, you can see the hunger in their eyes that would be on his face if he could see you. With that, we're going to switch back over to the other.
This is why I have destroy undead. This is why I have
Nice.
destroy undead.
Oh, I'm so glad that my weapon
That's
does
smart.
more damage to like demons.
Guess I'll have to deal with the horde.
Linda
'Cause
is
I'm
just
gonna be
gonna
casting
sit
destroy
here
undead.
and cast spells, and hopefully she doesn't die.
At least you have more offensive options now that you have some warlock spells.
As soon as Melinda seemed to have granted like immortality in terms of her health, she's put in a life-threatening situation.
Okay, to be fair though, I did like give him like disadvantage on like attack rolls against her.
No, yeah, I'm not saying anything against anyone's decisions or anything. I'm just calling out what I'm seeing.
So,
Also,
with
to
that,
be fair, it's not like Ty's gonna completely screw us over.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
This is his
I-
horror game.
Well,
it was gonna be.
I knew I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
do that.
blame Eli.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Eli. Everybody give Eli
Aw.
BM. No, he's not feeling good. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Say like, our blood is on your hands.
Well,
All right.
only half
So-
the party.
As you guys begin
Mhm.
to sneak your way up towards the door, I'm assuming you're trying to avoid the guards completely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As you make your way up, I'm gonna have you both make sleight of hand checks to maneuver your way through the guards so that you
Can
don't end up
I-
bumping into them. If you're flying, you can just go up and over. Reggie's gonna
Okay,
have to make a sleight of
Am I
hand.
able to go invisible and still be my raven? Or
Yes, I told you that.
okay, I'm so sorry. It's been a
No,
while. Yeah.
your two forms that come from your race, you can always cast spells while you're in those forms, as long as
Right,
they aren't heavy somatic spells or ones
No,
that
but then
require resources.
the invisibility thing. Can I use that while I'm
Oh, is it greater
animal
invisibility?
No, like it's just the feature that you gave me.
I'm gonna say if you're flying, you don't have to break it anyway, so you don't have to. You're good.
Okay.
It's
I
just
get what you
Reggie
mean.
making them.
Since I look like a raven, then yeah, I probably would be fine not casting.
Yeah,
Not
you can
doing the
fly up.
invisibility thing on myself.
Yeah, so
'cause I just-
Reggie, you cannot see this, but you can know safely that Felix is just easily flying up and over them. As you're very quietly, under hushed breath, not actually speaking, going, "Oh, pardon me, excuse me. All right, just gotta slide through here. Thank you. I like your beard." Kind of like making your way through. Um,
Oh god.
oh no. Okay, that's not. No.
Okay, I was so scared because it was right when we sat through our music change, and I was like,
Turns out-
oh no.
Turns
there's
out
other-
this is
Turns
different
out
side
there's two
down to the
yellers, don't you
keyboard.
know?
It turns out we fall through a sewer grate and into
Yeah.
And you join the fight. Oh.
Scooby Doo.
So, as you guys go inside, you guys can see the door is actually unlocked using Reggie's sleight of hand. He very daintily, with like 3 fingers, grabs onto the doorknob, twists it, pulls it open like the Grinch, just sliding it open slowly, and slides his way in. As you reach back, grab onto the doorknob,
pull it closed. If you'd like to, you can see a large brass key is sitting in the door. If you'd like to just go.
Mm,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, locking it would be best, just as an added thing.
Nico,
Alright.
is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll reach back and you'll just click. As you make your way in, you're going to hear the crackle of a fireplace in the distance. As I'm going to show you the room. Eventually, as you look in, you can see what looks like a lobby sitting here. This seems to be a place of government. You can see where it looks like people sit down, have hors d'oeuvres, and wait while they wait to speak with someone. You can see two large double doors that open up to what you assume to be a dining room, as one of them is kind of leaned open a little bit as you make your way further in. As you enter in, it is exactly what you suspected. It's a dining room that is covered with plates, and only one plate is currently filled with what looks like to be half-eaten food. As you continue to make your way further into, into the building, you'll enter into what looks to be a secondary lobby where people sit and wait before they have direct conversation and connection with the Arl. As you look into her room, you can see her sitting there with a large book and a feathered pen writing into it. She's going to look up. She's going to look side to side as I have you both make stealth rolls.
Oh boy.
I'm going to just use my inspiration.
Okay.
Color fast so you guys can come and save us.
Excuse me.
Reed, I'm going to take my sweet old time, please and thank you.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, thank goodness. It's not super awesome, but it's better. I got it. Oh, we need to type. That's fair.
All right, what'd you guys get?
25.
25 and
I got a 16 using my inspiration.
as she looks up, she's going to say, "Who's there? Show yourself. I am no fool." Show yourself.
Cast silence on her.
As you
Well, in this room, so it's a 20-foot radius.
does that break your invisibility?
Yeah, it's casting a spell, so it'll
Yeah.
be level 2
As
visibility.
you appear, as you cast the spell, you watch as she was just whipping out her wand to point it at you, Felix. As you cast the spell, you watch as she mouths the words, and the spell does not cast. You'll watch as she looks down at the wand. She looks back up, scared.
I will use my oh wait, this is so perfect. I'm going to use my bonus action now to turn into a giant toad.
Yeah.
And now, since I have an action, I'm going to use the swallow action.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Chomp a chomp.
All right.
Fuck.
You guys
You're
are
gonna
getting
for your mom.
you guys are getting moved to her off
Okay.
in roll 20, where you guys are gonna roll for initiative. And you're also gonna roll to swallow. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I think you might have to do
Roll
a
to swallow
bite
out
attack
of
first,
context.
No, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
and then after you can swallow.
Right. Do you want me to? Which one do you want me to roll for first?
So no, you're not gonna do anything first. You're gonna roll for initiative, and you're gonna have a surprise round where you're gonna do this stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm using.
We're gonna be doing the same initiative because it's just gonna be one big initiative.
I like it. Since we're doing that, do you mind if I go use the rest? Oh, wait till we get this scene set, but I'm gonna go use the restroom after.
Yes.
Since I'm like in the middle of the initiative.
Yep. It's just Andrew's
I
gonna
don't
go
know
first.
if my roll went through and roll. It's exclamation mark in roll 20, right?
It's R. It's R or slash. Like
slash. That's why. And then since I'm now froggy. It's fine. It's fine.
You got a
It's
surprise
really-
attack at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
It's-
be helpful.
Yeah. This does not change the plan.
If I put it like right there.
Just a minor. No, we're good.
All right. I'm gonna roll for her initiative.
This is gonna be so
Oh.
dark, Andrew, because it's like if this goes according to plan, the guards are gonna like not know anything happened, and like at
I
some point,
know.
someone's gonna walk in and just see this mutilated body, assuming everything goes according to plan.
Assuming everything goes according to plan, we should be fine. But you're right. As long as everything goes according to plan.
Fuck. Basically taking both me and her out because of silence. So it's literally,
Mhm.
hopefully, assuming she doesn't have other tricksy things.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
can't.
but
I can't because we're all deafened, which means I can't cast most spells. I can't inspire you. I can't cunning words.
mhm.
It's just me on this spell. So
I should be fine because that's what I kind of built my character to do, like wild shape, melee, yeah,
All right.
and then I just have some spells for
As you look
other than
forward,
that.
you see your mother standing there. The first time in your life, you can see fear kind of put over her face. As you're still invisible, uh, as you morph out of this bird shape, you'll watch as your wings expand, as each wing turns into a massive leg, as your body begins to shift into the shape of an amphibian, as you form outwards, as the feathers explode off of you, as you land down on the ground. As you do, you'll watch as the table flips over to the side, slamming against the wall. You'll see her standing there alone in her room. Roll the hit.
All right.
I think you got that advantage because of surprise.
Ooh, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that small thing, just I forgot. Oh, and I gotta. All right. Ooh. So that is an actual 17.
To
Yes.
that will hit.
Yes.
All right. So the target is swallowed.
Do you do any initial damage?
I don't think with the swallow action. So the swallow action says the toad makes one bite attack against a medium or smaller target. It is grappling, which that's what the
Oh,
bite
you need to.
attack does.
Yeah.
Did you grapple it first? Oh, because the
Yeah,
bite
you-
does it. The bite does it
The
bite
automatically.
does it.
It's one of those creatures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. So yeah.
Do I deal damage or do I just
Does it have
swallow?
damage attached to the bite?
The bite itself? Yeah, that has damage. Yeah.
Then roll the
I
damage.
mean, yeah.
Okay. Plus,
As you
it's a
yoink,
lot. Like the good old first 8 damage. So hold up, piercing damage. Oh wait, plus um 6 poison damage.
Ooh, fuck, giant
And then
toads.
yeah, and then the target is swallowed.
So how much damage altogether?
11.
He dies.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's
As you
so funny.
as you yoink her in, you hear nothing, but you feel as she slides into your mouth as you rip her across the room, pulling her towards her demise. As we go to the first in the initiative after this, which is Bran or Hector? I think it's Bran.
It's
Yeah.
Bran. You have higher next.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna start off. Strong. Where's Brand's character sheet? There's Brand's character sheet. We're gonna start off strong here.
Yeah, Okay, your magic's here.
How? So for the timer, the invisibility timer, is that an action to use?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Gotcha. Cause I might. Then I could get advantage on future attacks.
It has disadvantage on attacks against you.
It already does because of protection from good and evil.
Oh, yeah.
Devil disadvantage.
So, is it a what would it be to give the timer to someone?
Free action as long as they're within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Which I'll actually,
Hector,
I'll show you guys where you are.
I'll
Cool.
take it.
yeah, because then they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage against them. And that's just good.
So
I have 30
technically,
seconds, so that's actually a few rounds.
so technically, since it's the way this works, and it's what you could do, and I want to let you know this because you're willing to use your action for it anyway. You can turn it on and then hand it to someone. Because it's not the magical spell in the cast that you're casting a spell on yourself. It's giving you invisibility because of what it is. So when you activate it, you could hand it to Hector, and now Hector is invisible.
Ooh.
I will do that
Ooh,
when that
that's
happens.
sick.
Yeah. So you want to activate it and then hand it to Hector?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Money making moves.
So
Almost
Hector,
like pulling a pin out of a grenade. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you're gonna need it.
Ways to reach this man.
But just so you know, it functions as greater invisibility. So have fun with that 1 minute of advantage on attack rolls.
one fucking minute? Oh,
Wait, it works
Yeah.
as greater invisible?
Well,
Well,
it's,
because
it's just invisibility. It's not like the spell invisibility. It just gives you the
Yeah, it just-
condition of invisible.
yeah, so if he attacks, it doesn't cancel out the invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh. Fuck
Ooh.
yeah!
However, I will. You guys should be able to see him, right? You guys are on the sewers page.
Yeah, he's not. He's
Yeah.
not.
He's
I could
above
actually-
lava.
I could reach him.
So you guys can see this room now. Do you like the map? It's nice and steamy.
Yes, I do.
Uh,
And also, I hope you know, Ty, I'm not gonna abuse that too
Oh,
much.
can you give me a con save, by the way?
Me?
Yes, please.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Well, I just hope you know I'm not gonna abuse that too much.
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom before I forget. This would be the time.
But yeah, good. Do it when you're not playing.
Yeah. I'll be
I'll
back in a
save
hot
On
in a hot
save.
sec.
11.
Oof.
Your max HP is reduced by 2.
Okay.
that's not bad.
As you step in this room, you can feel the heat and the stench begin to fill your nose. Regardless of how alive you are anymore, it is unbearable. You can tell that this place is manifesting plague and death. It almost feels like the very essence of your life is being taken away the longer you stand here.
So we are timed as well. Cool.
As you look at your chest, you can see what looks like a small crystal of red is beginning to manifest.
Delirium. Again.
If you look at the others around you, all of these ones that have been overtaken with whatever's going on with them, you can see little crystals of red have been
Ooh.
built and attached with collars holding it to their neck. Yeah.
That is not good. Okay then.
Okay.
Oh, that is my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Heck.
Yeah.
You can
Do I also have to?
You can see these little hordy boys over here.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
See
do?
him. How? Let me get my ruler out. See how far away this is. Oh yeah, I can get to him. These great things, I can stand them, right?
Where? Ping.
Where's the ping? How do
You can
ping?
sting on that, yes. The
You
hold
just
in your
click
clicker.
and hold down.
Hold your
Oh
pointer.
wait, right here, right here.
No.
Those
You
are
could stand.
waterfalls.
You could stand here barely or here
Oh,
barely.
they're waterfalls.
But
Okay,
this
I
is-
thought they were like.
This is water. This is sewage water, and this is all lava. If you step any in here, and you're going
Do
to
I
be on
still have
lava.
the reach to get him with my weapon?
If it's a 10-foot reach, it would be here.
So I can't get him.
No, he's 15 feet.
Mm,
This one's right within your melee, though.
might as well. Do I get the? These aren't demons.
These are not demons.
Okay. At least I still get the advantage.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna use smite on these guys though. Plus, let's look at what the weapon says for me again. Okay, yep. Wait, what's my plus to hit? What's my to hit again? Okay. $20. Not nat.
All right. Yeah, you hit.
10 plus 4. 5. 5 damage. Well, at least I get the extra attack.
So how much damage altogether?
5, but I haven't done my next attack.
All right. Go to hit.
H1 plus 7. Oh, not 20! Woo!
That's a nat 20. As you
Uh,
bring the scythe forward, you begin reaping through these things, mowing down as many as you can. Each one that you slide, bringing down, you can hear their weeps of pain and thankfulness that you have removed them from the horror they're going through.
Should I roll still? So I assume the first
I
one's
mean, they're
back, so I
dead.
assume...
They're not dead. This is a horde mechanic, so you're killing like ones out of the group, but it's not a dead
I
creature.
still gotta roll my damage, though.
That's what I'm saying. I also know you're not going to kill, even if you roll your
Okay.
damage.
I mean...
I was just
I'll
narrating
roll.
the first attack.
Yeah, it's fair. I just do a d10, because I assume the first one is a hit, right? I assume the first one's
Yes.
max damage. Oh! That's about 24 damage. Total of 29 damage.
Yeah. So as you begin slicing through them, you're watching as they're beginning to fall one by one as you take your scythe in. They can't see you and they have no idea how to grab onto you. As they're attempting to swing and fight back at you. They simply cannot reach you as you begin just slicing them down.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I believe that is your turn, correct?
Yes.
We're going to move on to the initiative. It is now their turn. They are going to attempt to move towards where the death is happening and attack on disadvantage. As they begin, some of them begin falling into the water, even as they're trying to grasp at you, no matter what they can. What's your AC, by the way, so I know?
16.
All right, so I have one. So this first one is disadvantage, so that's a 14, so that misses. This next one's on disadvantage, and it misses as well. As they begin trying to swing for you, grabbing onto you, you're easily able to dodge out of the way. Without an ability to really track onto you, they can't keep much focus or attention to where you may be or where you are. It doesn't seem like a lot of their sentience still remain. As we continue,
Yeah.
it is now Reggie's turn.
Think it's...
Are you back, Nikos? Nikos, you're muted,
Nikos.
friend.
He might not be back yet because I know he said he was using the bathroom.
Can't
All right,
believe we're jumping between this shit.
it is scary.
I kind of like that as a quick thing. Not gonna lie, I feel like that's really interesting. That's really cool.
Double boss?
Double boss battle. Though,
The
though
double
you have a
complicated
much
initiative.
better start against your boss battle since you fucking ate her.
I still have to digest her.
Yeah, well, like, she's not dead yet, but, like, still.
Not yet.
That's, I'm just upset I don't have any ranged. Then again, paladins don't usually get ranged stuff.
I
Hmm.
like that Andrew was the first and the last.
Oh. Hmm. Um, I just realized since I didn't roll sleight of hand, I still have my inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just.
Wait, no, you used it on stealth. You used it on your stealth check, remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was it. Thank you. No, yeah, you're correct. I completely forgot about that.
Andrew's trying to cheat. It's okay. I get it. We all have cheaters in games once in a time, once in a while. We're just
I like how you said once in one tie.
yeah, once in a while. We're not gonna call this official break, but I'm just gonna say just so we have Nico so we can get rolling. I'm gonna get some water and stuff like that and just get a little more settled in.
Oh,
Mm,
this boss fight's gonna be interesting.
yeah. All I'm saying is I think druids are my favorite class.
But I'm kind of falling in love with paladins. I'm gonna admit. They still haven't overtaken monks though. I fucking love monks.
Hmm.
You know, I'm just gonna say this now. I think my backup character is probably a monk. I just have to think about how it would make sense in this setting.
Mm.
Did anyone die?
No,
Not yet.
yet.
It is your turn,
My
but
turn. Okay,
Ty's not
okay.
here.
Okay. Hit the
I
side
think
of it.
I'll just have to think of if Hector dies, I'll have to think of a good monk idea.
Mm.
And see how it fits the lore.
I think if Reggie dies, I would do
Actually, my two ideas are monk, or I may go for. I might go for sorcerer.
I
I already
might try
know
them.
my backup gonna be a bit of a
Ooh.
character.
Either that, or I could just go my route, another route, and just go, hey, why don't I become a barbarian? Again. I could.
I might. Actually, maybe I might hold off on that idea.
I want to be a ghost.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of fun.
I want to be a
If I did a,
ghost.
if I did a barbarian, I don't care if it's just kind of meh. I might do a zealot barbarian.
Ooh.
I like Zealot. Zealot's a good one.
Yeah, you get your discount smite.
I might do ranger, I think, or warlock.
Mm.
Maybe not warlock because I'm playing kind of a character that's already zealoted to something. So
I played one fighter in my entire life.
Actually, you know what? I might try fight. But then again, we have hunter.
That's true. That's true.
Then again, I'm actually fine with like doubling on classes because
Right, because it might not.
well, with
actually
5e, it's
bring the
also very different.
Mm.
especially depending on the subclass, it could be like, very, very, very different.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
could just go out of nowhere and be the magic archer.
I mean, yeah. Another one is I could try like more cleric stuff because like I like clerics as well a lot.
Mm.
Clerics are good. Clerics are powerful.
If I did that, it would be a very different cleric from like Father Bran.
That's fair.
War cleric plus barbarian. It's a
Ooh,
pretty insane build if you have a decent wisdom.
you know, that might be a good idea.
Oh, and channel divinities are just like an ability. They're not a
Mhm.
spell.
Not a spell.
Yes,
Oh,
that's true.
that's-
I have a good one. I have
And
good
the-
ones.
The War Priest is very solid because it gives you lets you bonus action attack.
Yes.
Using your wisdom mod, not using your wisdom mod, but wisdom mod per long rest.
I remember this because
It's pretty good.
played a brief. Scott played one, and I was like, oh.
You can also
yeah.
snag some nice spells like aid and things that like are spells that like, don't have concentration that you can just kind of passively have with you.
I mean, I have that right now. Anyways,
starting a fight with blindness, deafness. That's not concentration. So you debuff an enemy and then you run in and rage. You don't even need to reckless attack anymore.
yeah.
Over here with the $1 million ideas.
There's a lot of combos. You can combo D&D.
Okay. I'm looking at other like. Actually, I'm looking at more barbarian stuff just to see what would be thematically good.
If you wanted to, a good one to mix.
Ancestral Guardian is such a fun one. That's such a. If you don't want to be like I'm a barbarian that's a huge DPS, only go tank and then do Ancestral Guardian, and you basically buff the shit out of your party.
Oh my god.
Because if you hit a target, so reckless attack, hit a target, they have advantage against you. However, they have disadvantage on everyone else and only deal half damage.
It's the support
It's so good.
barbarian.
It's one of my favorite barbarian subclasses that I will be using more with Zunis, definitely. But
I'm back.
Yes, Nikos is back. Yes.
I just give a thumbs up to Felix. I'm gonna keep silence up. I'm just gonna give Felix a thumbs up and say keep and mouth the words keep it up. That's the actually no because this is something I can do that I don't need to talk. I will give Felix the help action. So he'll have advantage on your next attack.
So pretty much what you're pushing her feet into his mouth.
Yes. Yes, I'm shoving her in more. Oh, I love. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep concentration up on silence, and that'll be the end of my turn.
So we'll shift the music back.
Oh, just so you know, Kai, for what the swallow ability does for her, she's blinded and restrained.
And silent.
But has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the toad, aka me. But takes 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of my turns.
All right.
Yeah. We just wait. We're basically just waiting now. It's like waiting for our microwave, our food.
Returning back to the
other.
Returning to the other hole. It's going to move.
Boy. Zoinks.
Like
zoinks.
Scoo.
15, 20. That's its turn. Actually, you know what? It'll dash. It'll sit right here. On top of you guys, enveloping you. But not attacking you just yet. They're almost surrounding you.
You're a bit muffled, by the way.
They're surrounding you. As they couldn't get to you to attack yet.
That's not perfect, but your sounds.
Yeah, they dashed on top of you. So as we continue down the initiative order, I believe it is the jailer's turn.
It's his turn. Yep.
Yep.
Not good.
You're gonna hear him. I'm glad you came here again, but it looks like you left the two I met before out. They must have been a bit scared, don't you think? Well, don't worry. I feel like your soul will do just fine for my collection. As you watch as a well of acid and what looks to be grime begins to form up in his mouth. You're gonna watch as he leans back and he goes. So Melinda and Brand, make con saves for me.
Okay, I just want to look up the spell we have on us. See if it gives us
Protection from the undead
advantage.
wouldn't protect that. Usually, it's just charmed, frightened, or possessed.
That's a 4.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
failed.
Okay, so it's a con save?
Yes.
Oh no. Melinda, no.
15.
You narrowly pass. However, Melinda does not. You're gonna watch as he begins to well up this large expulsion of dark energy. This purple, red, and green mass begins to well and shoot out from him in a spray of goopy grime as it begins to cover all of you. You can see the dripping bits of it that hits the lava begins to well up into more and more smoke. As Melinda, you take... Oh no.
That's not good. When your DM says, "Oh
40, 43 damage.
no."
That is just 2 points enough to have her knocked unconscious.
Even with Reggie's thing.
Even with Reggie's thing, she only has 36 HP, but it's 32 right now because of the death mark that's on her back that she's still recovering from. And then so 32 plus 10 is 42, so 43 damage is enough to take her out. She's unconscious, not dead though.
All right. You will not be making death saves. Instead, you'll be making constant con saves on disadvantage as your max HP begins to slowly dissipate. He doesn't want you dead. So, Nick, you're going to take half of 43, so you're going to take
Well, yeah, that's nothing, though.
21 damage.
That's still cool. So, luckily my temp hit points takes a brunt of that. And then... Cool, that's not amazing.
Well, I got my next turn planned out. Thank God this works.
Now, why did the Death God have to be such a weak person?
Wow.
Wow.
Just you're like, why the Death God has to be such a pussy, man?
All right.
Yeah. This
With
is
that-
Nick talking.
With that, Reggie and Felix. We're going to ship the music. It's going to be a lot of music ship.
No problem. Hey, how are you feeling, Nikos, about your combat?
Oh, my combat?
Yeah, just out of curiosity.
Feeling okay.
That's good.
I feel like we have a solid plan going.
Be careful, there's a splinter in the floorboards. That might hurt you.
Oh,
Player action.
they're about to see something.
Yeah. Oh.
As you guys look into her room, you'll watch as creeping around the door mantle. You'll watch as one heavy mailed gauntlet will wrap its fingers around the right side of the doorway. And then you'll watch as that mirrors on the left side of the doorway. And creeping out of the room, you'll watch as 2 towering individuals will step into view.
Oh, these fucks. These little. I feel like I know who these are. These sons of these little.
You'll see 2 of these walk around the corner
Never mind.
of the room.
Whoa, that's so cool.
As they step out,
Oh.
you'll
That's
watch
not.
as the center of their armor glows red.
Yeah, I think I know what those are. I know what those are. Oh, it seems like you guys are having a fun time.
All we need to do is kill the mom and then we can run. All we need to do is kill mom and run, so...
Or here's the thing.
As they
because-
come out, they're gonna come beat the shit out of the frog. So, Andrew, you're gonna watch as they point up their fingers, and both of them cast Fire Ray at you.
Oh, wait a minute.
They're both nat 20s,
But I'm immune to fire.
and you
damage,
take
so-
no damage. I know.
It's just like, hey, you did fuck all. Huh.
As they watch
Ooh.
the fire slam into you, as you take 65 damage uh, of no damage taken.
65 damage, no damage.
You're gonna watch as both of them look at each other, and then they look back at you, and then you watch as they bring down these massive mauls from their shoulders, and that's their turn.
Yeah. So I have I have an idea, Reggie.
Okay.
Just
Me
leave
and
with her
Andrew,
in your
because
mouth.
I have an idea.
Look.
All right. This music we're gonna keep between the two because I think this one works well.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
All right. So, as we shift to the next initiative, which is going to be
Father
her
Brand,
turn.
isn't it? Oh wait.
No, she has a no. Father Brand's 18. I'm not even close to done with this. I still have Melinda and Bill Bjorn Bilford. um. So it's your mother's turn.
She's blinded and restrained.
She
Does
is.
she take the damage on the top of her turn or your turn?
On my turn.
Okay.
At the start of each of the toad's turns, yeah.
Cool.
So, as you have
Oh,
her in
so
your
don't get
mouth,
blinded.
almost like something from a it's almost a comical moment. You'll begin to have that burning sensation like inside of your stomach. You're going to feel what feels like a heavy hand being placed against your tongue as you're going to make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay. I have no, I do not. That's on checks. Gotcha. Save for a from against chest. Yeah. And then yeah, no, it's not. Oh wait, if it's a I mean, I'm still rolling it, but if it's a spell, isn't
It's not
Oh
a spell.
no, but shit.
It's not a spell.
No, I just realized that like because I swallowed them, uh she has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the toad, like silence.
I mean, she's also restrained, though. That's the other issue.
Right.
She is. That's
That
why
is
she's
true.
not using it. You're
I don't
going
know
to
what she's using.
you can hear her talk though inside you as she speaks up and she just goes, "Foolish boy. You should have just confronted me on your own. You didn't need to bring your little joy friend. So, I brought some friends of mine, and we're gonna make sure that you stay locked up good and tight this time, so you're not an embarrassment to me any further. Understand? Now, let me out." As you're going to take 2 fire damage, and what was your save? You're going to be
It's an
prone.
11.
You're going to be prone as you're going to explode out a cloud of steam from your mouth as you're kind of thrown up in the air and slammed back downwards. As you watch as the steam pours out, filling the room for 20 feet around you, you're going to be heavily obscured within this 20 feet. Reggie, you begin to lose sight of the toad as the steam begins to well up around you and him.
Is she still do I still have her swallowed or
Yeah. No, she hasn't left. Does she
Oh.
take damage on her turn?
I'm immune to fire damage.
Does she take damage on her turn?
Oh no, it's on my turn. I deal damage.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Are you
sorry.
sure? Are you sure? Can you look? Because usually if it's...
confirmed it. We confirmed
We
it.
did? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
the
okay.
swallowed target is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the toad, and it takes 10 or in parentheses 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of the toad's turns.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
is now Melinda's turn.
Yes.
Roll a con save for me on disadvantage.
Okay. I don't have to re-roll, right? That's a nat 1. That's a 2.
Nope.
No, that's a 3.
Your max HP is reduced by 2.
Okay. Is this permanent or
For
is
now,
it
it's permanent.
temporary? Okay. So down to 30. Got it.
I mean, it's not like keep your actual HP. Just write it somewhere.
Yeah.
Moving forward, it's Felix's turn.
All right. Here's your damage, Mom. That's the visuals chat. 8 damage. 8 acid, I should say. 8 acid damage.
All right.
And then that just happened. I'm gonna try looking for Reggie. If
Roll
I
investigation.
can. Did you say investigation?
Yep.
Gotcha. Is it with like disadvantage? Because of like fog and such, or
Yep.
just
Yep. Yep.
Okay, disadvantage. Got it. But I can't my thing because wild shape. And then what is it? KHL +1. All right. That's a 9.
All right. With your 9, you can't seem to find Reggie at all. He's still silenced too, and so are you. So it's hard to even call out for him. As you call out, no words come from your mouth.
Right.
Reggie, so you know, just and a bit of a hilarity ensuing. As you're standing there, you're gonna feel a giant frog leg just clobber your head as it walks by you, trying to look around, looking for something.
Cool.
Are there any windows to this room, or is this just all like closed off?
To the
Or I guess
lobby in
like
the front, there was, but all of these windows have been metalled shut, as I said earlier.
shit. Right. Oh, I will. I gotta try. I'll try to with my giant toad strength, maybe like push down the metal barring on the windows.
Yes, didn't you cast a half self on yourself?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can do that.
Okay. I
Athletic.
casted.
Did you do your acid damage to her?
I did,
Wait,
yeah,
you can't do
I
it this
did.
turn though. You can't do it this turn because you already rolled an
Okay.
investigation action. So
Oh, okay. I'm already at. Oh, there's nothing. I think. Yeah, that's all I can. Unfortunately, fuck. That's all I can do. Unfortunately. Um, I guess no. I'll move to one corner of the. I'm gonna move to like farther into the room to one corner.
to let me look at roll.
Yeah.
We'll move back over to her office. Where are you moving?
So like, if I was, I'm assuming here because I just swallowed her up. With my 20-foot, with my 20-foot movement speed, I will go here. Actually, wait, where's the entrance real fast? I'm so sorry. Okay, no, it's already there. Yeah. So. Oh, I see the layout now. Okay, I see what's going on. Mm-hmm. And
Your
then they.
steam is all of this area.
Okay. Is this like a separate wall, right?
This is a wall right here.
Okay, gotcha. And then
You
I
can try
just
to
see
knock
those
it down
two.
if you'd like.
Yeah,
There's a
I'll do
bookshelf
that. Why
here, though.
not?
Yeah, you'll have to do it on your turn, but yes.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'll just be right here at this wall, then ready to knock that down.
All right.
That's
So,
yeah. Unfortunately, my turn.
that is Bran's turn. Bran.
No, I'm. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm
What?
sorry that my. Oh, you said that was Brand's turn.
It is Bran's turn. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I thought that was it, because my Discord had a whole glitchy shit show.
Oh, no, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. First up, I'm gonna channel Divinity, destroy undead, where I stand.
Okay. Okay.
So they'll need to make a. If I am correct, gotta check again.
What's the CR for?
1/2. But I don't know how it works with a swarm.
Okay. So what do I do?
I'm gonna tell you that right now as I make sure I get. Each undead that can see or hear you within a 30 feet of you. So I think that's both, honestly.
Yes, it is both.
Must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Or be destroyed?
If it's 1/2 CR.
Yep.
If it's not, then for 1 minute, it is turned. So it must take the dash action, walk away, and be as far away from me as possible.
All right. What's the DC?
The DC would be my Wisdom DC. So that would be nope. That's not it. Hold on. It would be. Pull it up. Why is that not it? Okay, 15. My bad.
All right. As you look, as you reach forward, pulling out your lantern, holding it up, and reaching towards your god Dusk, give me a quote that you'd say as you do this.
Let dusk lead you to salvation from the clutches and irregular uses of those that force you to do thine will.
As you hold up your lantern, you're going to watch as you show each of these undead around you, scouring over you, beginning to claw and gnaw at Melinda's body. Their own deaths. As you hold it up, you'll watch as each of their last actions are shown to you, as each of their bodies begins to fall to the ground. And they are destroyed. However, the one on Hector passed your DC.
Okay, well then they just can't get within 30 feet. So if they are, which they are, so they'll have to spend their next turn moving away from me.
Oh, so they get frightened even if they pass the DC?
They're not frightened, they are turned. Oh no, they passed the DC? Oh no,
They
then
passed.
never mind. No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But they are not frightened, they are turned. It's a special thing. But then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing word on Melinda.
Okay.
That was really good use of your.
I've never
Yeah,
seen turn undead practically, so.
No, there's never ever undead that are small enough.
I
'Cause
treated
that's
them.
like, there's a lich.
I treated them
The
as
only
this
other thing it
DLC,
does
this
is just
DC.
say, oh, so you gotta
They-
be away from me.
They're technically a higher DC or a CR, but because they're a swarm, I'm considering each of them individually a lower than that CR, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So
I
I
was
counted
guessing.
that. I counted it because I think that's.
You
I also
heal
it's
9,
cool. It's also
Melinda.
cool. It's also cool. So
It's fun. It's a fun ability.
Woo!
And that's all I can use it now, because it's a once per day channel divinity. And I had to heal you, so you're up by 9. So that's good at least.
all right.
Alright, and that's Hector's turn.
It was Hector's turn.
Alright. Time to do, I'm just
Can
gonna
I
roll
just
both of them.
can I interrupt really quick? I'm sorry. So I'm eating
Yeah.
popcorn, right? But in front of
Mhm.
me, there's a container of these little like flossers, these little dental flossers that are like little toothpick flossers, so you can pick up and like floss with them and use them with toothpicks. I almost just ate them by the
yeah.
handful because I was reaching for
Oh.
popcorn.
I just watched a video talking about what could happen if you eat toothpicks by accident. It's not good.
Oh.
Oh, then that is good that you didn't eat it.
That's a 25 to hit.
That's
That
a
hits.
2d6 hit bonus to your
That,
mouth.
that hits.
All right, I'm gonna do the other roll right now just to get it out of the way. 17, does that hit?
That hits.
All right, so let's do 1d20. Wait, 1d10. Wow, I wish. 14.
Nick, imagine if I said they weren't undead. Imagine if I was just like, not undead. That's
And I
not it.
guess that would be quite. I would then be like, well, I guess I'll work on my net backup character now, and that would be my life.
So how much damage did you get all the
20 damage.
as you
It'd
begin
be more like, yeah, 20 damage.
as you begin to mow through them again? At this point, it's become almost detached. But one of them is going to grab onto you as they fall down and is just going to go, "Thank you." As you pull your scythe out of them and they slide down off, it collapses to the ground. You watch as the crystal around their neck and all the other ones whose crystals have begun to form begin to wither away. And I'd like a con save from you. I forgot to make you make one last round because I forgot. Oh, Melinda, you also have a little crystal forming on your collar.
That's a 6. That.
All right. You lose 2 from your max HP.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I'm
How much
just
damage did you
gonna-
do again? Can you remind me?
Me?
Yeah, how much damage did you?
20.
There's still quite a few remaining as you're withering the horde.
There.
Do you have anything else you'd
Not
like to
that
do?
bad. It's now. Is it their turn now?
It is their turn.
Well, I'm invisible still, so.
They have disadvantage on the attack. Actually, to be honest with you, they would just give up on you.
Oh.
Very motivated minions.
They want to help their master. Bran, they are going to lash out at you.
Okay.
Oh, they don't. Sorry, they don't have advantage or disadvantage. They rolled regular. What's your AC?
My AC is 16, sir.
As they begin lashing at you, you can feel them denting your armor, but nothing more. As they begin trying to lash at you, they don't have weapons. They don't have a means to strike. Simply the desire to cause you bodily harm. One of them, too small to even really do any damage to you anyways, reaches up and simply grabs at a knot of your hair, trying to yank it from your head. As your heart feels heavy.
Oh.
Gotcha. This is not a. That's for sure.
As we continue forward, it is now Reginald's turn.
Reginald.
I mean, I drop silence. Is not helping anymore. And I'm going to look at these nasty boys.
You're not looking at anything. You're covered in fog, baby.
Okay. Well, then I'm going invisible.
All right. Let's give you that invisibility. Eyeball.
Increase. And I mean, I gotta move. Let me think. Where to though? I'm gonna adjust that. Yeah. I mean, if I can't see, I guess I'll just move in this general direction. Yeah, let me get my squealer out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Oop, come on. There we go. There. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. Clicking my heels. So, mud walk. Okay. Right there. Leaving a big greasy trail to that point. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. 1 second.
Nice.
Okay, moving forward. It is now. Whose turn is it? So 14 is the jailer's.
Oh.
For the jailers, we're gonna get a special cameo sound.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh.
You're gonna watch as he kind of rises up higher. You're gonna watch as he lets out a heavy chuckle, looking over towards your direction, Tyler.
Oh.
You're gonna watch as he looks over at you,
Didn't
and he
see
just he just taps at his mouth, like it's pointing at his eyes, and he can just go,
I can see you, silly angel. I can smell you when you first entered into here.
You're gonna watch as he leaps across this pit, pulling his sword up into the air. You're gonna watch as he slams it down.
There.
Does a 25 hit your AC?
I don't know, maybe.
As he slams downward, you're gonna watch as he deals 21 damage.
Oh. That's a thing.
You're gonna watch as he brings this massive sword down and stabs it into your chest, sliding you forward. As you can see, his massive teeth are sitting right in front of your face as he just goes,
If you think I could eat a god's head, you think I can't destroy one? Who all I need to do is break your pretty little scythe.
He's then gonna take his fist, swing it up into the air, bringing it forward. He's gonna bring it down and slam it into your face. That is only a 13 to hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna just assume Hector like ducks out of the way.
Yeah, as you duck out of the way, you slide yourself off the blade. As he looks down at you, he smiles and he goes,
Good. I was hoping you wouldn't be. Disappointing. I haven't fought someone in easily 50 years.
Hector's just glaring at him. And then, okay. Can I have? I understand that it's not my turn. Could I like have a little moment to everyone else?
Yeah, sure.
Stay away from this. You can get involved. Don't get close. It's between me and him.
Suit yourself.
But still also heal me. No. Yep, that's it.
All right. Thank you for the awesome music for the most badass moment he's probably gonna have, Nico.
Woo!
I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
That was written by Nikos. He
Yes.
paid me
Ooh.
$60 to put it in.
It's for the
For each second was made, right?
Yeah, for each second.
what do they say for the exposure?
Oh, for the exposure.
Yeah, it was free for exposure. Yeah, I'm exposing my friend Nikos. Wait. Nico, as you're standing there, you guys are going to. Well, you can't really, but the D-Mini boys are going to walk out of the smoke. One here, and one is going to make their way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. As they fly over here, lifting out massive wings that shift from their armor like the backs of beetles as one flies over chasing after you with this heavy maul, Reggie, as he's going to swing it back and bring it down, slamming it into your form.
Gives me his disadvantage.
He does. Yes. I had to look. He gets a nat 1 and instead he demolishes the door near you as he tries to strike again. As he gets another nat 1 and he just demolishes the other door. However, as he comes over to you, and he's instead going to roll athletics to pry open your mouth.
Okay. I have a
Roll contested. Yes.
Yes.
Just so you know, he got a 22.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, I just have. Yeah, all right. Huh. Damn it! Oh my god, that's horrible.
You're gonna watch as almost like Thor, he's gonna set his hammer down on the floor. He's gonna take both of his hands, grabbing you by the back of your body, spinning you around. He's gonna put his hands in your mouth and begin to pry them open. You're gonna watch as he pulls this small gnome from your mouth, setting her down on the ground. And he's gonna pick back up his maw, and that's gonna be his turn. His maw, not his maw. Too many maws. That brings us to her turn. She's gonna look at you and she's going to go, Fooler, and the one that came here with you isn't even here anymore. You should have just came alone, little Felix. Maybe you would have had a chance. Of course, there's not much to say for the bastard of a demon. It was a shame that he asked me to give birth to you so that he could have a spawn of his own. And now, he's down underneath the town. I'm assuming killing your friends. As she says that, she is going to cast modify memory. I want to see what that.
It's an interesting one. I vote yes.
That's a high-powered spell.
That'll
That's
give me plenty of time to run.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Felix.
Alright. So glad I can keep my
You have advantage on the saving throw since you're fighting it.
Oh, cool. Plus, minus, and yeah. Ooh, alright. Okay. That's a 18.
You pass. You can feel as she begins to reach into your mind, attempting to shape your very memory itself. It looks like she's beginning to try to piece apart your disdain for her, your hatred for her, your fear of her. As she's pulling at your memory, you're able to break back against it as you recall the torture you went through, the sadness you went through, everything. You can see the very gloves that she used to use to strike you as you see her very memorable red and blue gloves that she has on each hand. One you can see a flowing of icy energy dripping down from, while the other lets out a bit of heat and steam.
Hope you muted yourself, Ty.
Mm.
Oh, I must be doing something.
Just so you're aware, Andrew, I am running. Like, I'm out of
No,
here.
I know.
No.
Shit, I think I fucked things over for myself here.
It's not your fault. You just didn't
I mean,
expect two cambions
This is just
to come out of
the
nowhere.
lesson. Don't split the party.
I had some information that now looking back at it, maybe, I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, it happened.
What are you guys talking about?
But you know what? You know what?
What are you guys talking
I have
about?
plans for my next move.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. I mean,
Calculating. And
calculating.
hitting
Oh,
my family.
did you like the reveal? Did you like the reveal of your day?
I hate my family.
Yeah.
I will, if Felix would, say something very spiteful and cutting against her mother, but seeing
You're
as
a
now
frog.
he is a frog,
You
he
are a
will
frog.
just release a very loud. He will rib it with malicious.
Ribbit with malicious intent.
I like that earlier Ariana said, that's a high level spell. Yeah, that's all we'll say.
I'm guessing it's not.
No, it is.
Bro.
I'm just saying it's not his highest.
Oh, I didn't know.
Or her highest. Moving forward in the initiative, it is now Melinda's turn.
Yes. So, can we jump back to the other map?
We sure as heck can.
Because there was something on that map I was going to ask about. I was waiting for her turn, but then when her turn came, she was unconscious, so... Okay. So the first thing she's going to want to do is get away from these zombies.
Alright.
Wait, zombies aren't a thing in this world. Undead.
No, these are
Yes.
zombies. Zombies
Okay.
are an undead term in D&D, yeah.
Cool. She's just gonna move away.
Alright.
And they
You're
might
gonna...
get opportunity attack, but she's
They
gonna
are?
chance it. You get disadvantage because she's got protection.
Is your...
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have disadvantage.
That works.
Oh yeah, they did get lower. They got a 9. Does that hit you?
Nope.
Alright, you're able to get away.
Woo! It's a chance and I took it.
Also, shouldn't Big Boy be right in front of me?
Here's a question that I probably should have asked earlier.
Yes.
When we took that long rest, would Porton have reset, or is this still the same day? No, Porton would have reset. Okay, I should roll for that real quick. This would have happened like during the long rest.
This is like wee hours of the day right now, so technically the Porton would have clicked in as soon as the long rest ended. Not because it's a new day, but because you slept very oddly. You know what I mean? Compared to what you guys have used to been sleep.
Alright, we slept at like noon. Wait, is it nighttime still, technically?
Yes. Sorry, it's not. I didn't mean morning. I meant it's just creeping into night, is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. Good.
So I just have to ask, this chain over here, what exactly is this chain doing? Like, what's it supporting?
Those chains are holding what looks to be two large pillars that are keeping the supports of the town above it up. They're kind of holding
Oh.
it. Yeah, they're holding the towers into position. So they're on the other far sides of these
Bring
pillars
this
too.
down?
You'd bring the town down if you do that.
This town's fucked anyway. Like the
I
force
mean,
is gonna claim
it would
it.
bring it down on you. This would be like a suicide move.
I mean,
That's assuming the chains. It would be instant.
yes. That's
Oh, it
assuming
would
it'd
be
be instant.
instant.
No,
Shit.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that's assuming it would be instant. I was saying yes to what you
Like,
were saying.
it would probably take some time for the whole town to collapse, and
This
just
also um each of these pipes um wait, yes, each of these pipe leads upward towards town as well as this one.
Okay.
okay. So, all right. So taking out these chains would we would be forced to run away, but then that might cause complications. I wanted to ask about those because it's something
Yeah.
it was a thought I
They're
I
also
had.
mean, you
cool.
always think outside of the box. So
Yeah.
like...
A smart wizard power.
How tall are these pillars?
They go up towards the ceiling, and this room, open-wise, is about 60 feet up.
Okay, yeah, they're thick,
They're thick.
little.
Mhm.
What if I were to only take out one of these chains?
You could assume that everything on this side would fall apart.
Okay.
That would be if you could even break through them. Each of these links are about your size.
Oh yeah, they're big and thick. I was gonna ask that next, but I'm debating whether or not that's really a smart move because,
Roll an intelligence check.
sure.
What'd you get? Oh,
I got a 22.
all right. So this could work practically, but the problem is somebody would have to stay down here to keep him here. That is the only way he would not just get out of the way of that assault. So you'd have to have one person hold him in place, or have a spell that locks him in place.
I mean, I
Well,
do have
heck.
Arcane Lock, but I don't think it works
That's
like that.
not no.
Well, if Hector wants to make the sacrifice
If he had a chastity belt, you could attach him to one of the chains and just go
Oh.
nutty boy, and then leave it.
Hector might have something if you tell him and he needs to play the
Hector.
sacrifice play.
Ooh.
Presented that
I
chastity.
don't know if we're in that bad shape, or we really.
You guys are doing fine for now, maybe.
Yeah. So
You've
this
not
is
done
something
damage to
she
him, but I
could
won't talk about that.
she could consider. Because it sounds like there's breaking down this chain might take a few rounds. What's this gap? This is like the water's off.
These are sewage
Oh,
water
no, wait, that's...
pipes.
Oh, it's just water. So she could just
Yes.
move. Actually, she's only burned like.
This is difficult terrain.
Okay.
This is not because there's a bridge. This is not because there's a bridge. This is, and this is
All right.
difficult terrain.
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, so I don't think we need to do this the sacrifice move just yet. So, but this is definitely taking down these chains is definitely an option to consider. But for now, I think it might just be better to. There's no like valves or anything in this room, is there? Hidden off screen?
Like valves that control the water?
Yeah.
Why, there sure as heck is.
Where?
1 second, I have to get back. These valves control this sewer pipe here. That is the one that allows the water to go out to sea. The rest of these are coming from town, so there is no way to shut them off. But you could close that one and make this place slowly fill up with liquid. If you turn these off.
Well, then she'd have to get over there, and that's where the danger is.
It is. It sure as fuck is.
You know
This
what?
boy's a big boy.
She's gonna shout. She's gonna turn to Bran because he's not the one dealing with a freaking demon lord.
Okay.
Bran,
Yes.
if you could see those valves, if you could turn them off, we could flood this place.
Would you think that would help?
That might cool down the lava.
Oh. Sounds good. I can
Also,
attempt.
make a con save for me.
Oh yeah, me?
Yep.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a 9.
Why is there water?
Okay, because it looks like the water's going.
So that's a 9 on the con save. I assume I failed.
Yes, you take another little bit of your max HP. This time it's 3 from your max HP.
Oof.
Your current HP doesn't drop.
Okay. Alright, she's at 27 max. 9
Alright.
total.
Is that your turn?
Well, since she didn't actually effectively take an action, I think I'm just gonna have her take the dodge action.
Smart.
Unless you're gonna count like the investigation as action. Yeah, I'll have her take dodge.
You didn't really
She'll take
investigate. You didn't roll an investigation check, so.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I don't think you would need to because attacks against you would have disadvantage, anyways. From all
Oh
of these things.
yeah. Oh yeah, I can't stack on.
You can roll the hide action.
Oh yeah, let's. She can try to be stealthy.
Roll a
It's
stealth check.
only +3, but
Only plus. I mean, like, I guess it's not like amazing, but I'm just saying +3 is pretty good.
oh, I rolled in the music chat. That's a 5.
Oof.
All right. Yeah,
Well,
you just crawl over the chains a little bit, and you're like,
Fuck.
no one will see me over.
Yep. And I'll just keep pondering what to do next.
All right. The nice part about the hide action is you just always have to beat their passive perception. Otherwise, they gotta use a action to find you. You got a 5 though. So the only thing that's probably not gonna find you is these zombies. Let's see, what's their passive
Yeah, the
perception?
Zombos are pretty dumb.
Nah, their passive perception's higher than your awful stealth. They have an 8, so
Wow.
gotta bully Ariana a little bit. Not actually though.
It's okay. I know that's a low roll. I've been rolling real low tonight, so
I mean, it happened. You know how many times Nick just rolls awful?
Yeah, I sometimes roll just absolute trash.
As I like to
Sometimes.
call it, dog shit.
Well, it's like I call it anytime Ty asks me for a save, I sigh because I know it's a save it's always a save that has like only a +1 or lower. It's never like a save I need, unless it's Mowgli. That's it.
All right, that's gonna be a switch in turns to Felix.
Felix!
Okay.
Your mom's not in your mouth. Do you want to put her back in your mouth?
That's the. Honestly, yeah, that's the
That's the winning strategy!
It's the safest place to put her.
All right,
Where else do you put your mom?
get in my mouth, mom. Somebody put it in the chat so nobody knows.
Yeah, Felix is like, get in my mouth!
Ribbit.
It's in
Fuck.
my mouth.
Mother, why aren't you in my mouth yet?
Mama!
My mouth.
Oh,
Mother?
My young boy, of course. I'll be in
Mother,
your
why do you
mouth.
keep
Mommy.
casting steam cloud in my mouth?
No worries,
Mommy,
Prince
why aren't
Andrew.
you in my mouth?
No worries,
All right.
Prince Andrew.
So, what are you
Wait, that's
doing,
a real
Andrew?
person.
Andrew,
That is a
That
real
is.
person.
Andrew, what's your hit?
My hit is a 14.
That hits?
Oh. Then let me roll damages real fast.
Stop doing your distance thing. Get the fuck out of here with this.
That's my slime.
Oh, you slime.
My grease. It has a real purpose.
You goo. You goo.
My goo.
Ooh, she's taking 15 damage in total. 10 of it is poison.
Oh.
5 of
That's,
it's just piercing. And now she's in my stomach. She's swallowed.
Mmm.
Hungry. Yeah, as you
Mm.
eat her, she begins to just go, what a waste of time.
And then I will. This is gonna fucking. Hold on, let me see.
You don't even realize, son, what the people of this town can do. Your grandfather was an incredible man. He put everything in this town together. He built the sewers, he built the town, he built the dock,
oh.
he built everything. And one person needed money. They couldn't have just asked him. They came up to him and they stabbed him in cold blood. Is that really the people of this town you want to protect? Is that really the people that you care about?
Ooh, if only I could answer her. We'd actually have a similar thought process, but
A
it
toad
doesn't care right now. I'm a frog.
fits you.
Can I fit through the doorway? Or am I too?
I mean, you got in here.
Or am I?
Yeah, you got in.
All right, so my froggy
You
cheeks
you
are
were
not
here
gummy
earlier.
thick enough, are not gummy thick enough to get me stuck. That's good.
Oh. You still might have to squeeze, but yeah.
So
you're
how far are
dummy
you
thick.
going? How far are you going?
I'm going to hold. Let me look at giant frog again. Um.
Dummy thick.
So can I do a long jump? No, actually, that doesn't matter. Actually, no. Yes. Can I try doing a long jump over this night and just like out into the
No.
hall?
That's gonna be an opportunity attack, Andrew. You're getting an opportunity attack.
I'll just move then. I'll move 5, 10, 10, 15,
And that'd
20.
still be an opportunity attack.
I
It's
know.
like-
All right.
I gotta start moving though.
How much is that as far you can move?
Yeah, because I moved diagonally once and then the rest 3 times. I can only move 20 feet.
All right. You might
That
not be
frog.
moving at all because you know what's
Ah.
nice about fighting guards? Some guards are considered sentinels.
Ah.
Well, it
Maybe
depends
I
if it
shouldn't have
hits.
moved at all.
See what he did.
Oh, no,
there.
that's the wrong. That's the wrong stat block. That's the. Forget that. He's not a sentinel. He's just a guard. He is gonna hit you though, because
Okay.
he's gonna get a
I think
21
this
to
tells
hit.
me the jailer
Or
is.
no, higher. He's gonna get a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
You ignore the fire damage part of this,
Hmm.
so you're gonna take
I'm
max
only.
damage for 12 HP
Ooh.
as he brings his maul forward and swipes it over to you, knocking your little froggy leg as he breaks it. Yeah.
I don't.
Uh,
I don't know how frogs sound when they get hurt.
It probably sounds like that.
just really loud. Um, is that you?
Oh wait. Okay. I get that. I misread a thing. Yeah. No. I'm gonna bonus action quick heal myself. Um.
All right.
Hold on. I'm just looking up the stuff about it in my book.
I like that the cat is your true tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just because druids technically have so much HP, technically.
And then moon druids can do what Andrew's doing right now, which is heal that.
Yeah, you can pretty much become a druids in their shape change form or fighters. Because you could just
Per
fucking.
level of the spell slot. Okay. So then
Yeah,
I only
you're actually a frontline fighter.
I only need then just should I hold on, I'm gonna look. Oh wait, we have spell points.
Yeah.
I might as well just use a second level to heal myself 2d8.
Heck yeah.
Is it wisdom?
It is no, it's just a D8. Per level of the spell slot expended, so
Yeah.
2d8. Let me go back to here, just because I have then more of a chance to get all of my health back. Oh, and I got it all back.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Leg cracks back into place.
Nice and nice though.
Nice,
Alright.
nice, very nice, Caesar-chan.
Is that
Nah.
That is, yeah, no, that's my turn.
all right? Going back to the top, it is Father Brand.
Okay, well, I need to deal. Could you? I'll refresh. If the map has been reset, but I know I need to get to the valves. Could you reset the map to
I sure can.
ours? That'd be awesome. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Okay, I'm technically not leaving their space if I'm still in there.
Since you start your turn there though, actually, I need you to make a save. I need you to.
What type of save?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's if you end your turn there. Okay, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
which I'm not, because I'm moving right here. I'm gonna turn the valve.
I just need to make sure they can't.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah. So what are you doing? You rolling an athletics check.
Turn that valve. Okay. Cool. 19.
Yes. As you begin to do it, you'll see as one of the gates on the left side begins to close. As that, like, there seems to be each valve closes a large part of the metal hatch as they meet together in the middle. But right now you've only closed one part of it. But you can see that it begins to back up a bit, where it seems like it's more forced through there as the sewage begins to build.
Okay. Let's see. Was that an action?
It was an act.
Okay. I'm gonna take in. I'm not going to yet. Okay. Do you need healing, Hector?
Yes.
How much? Like
Not
first, second, or
too
third
much.
healing word? Are we talking?
I would say first.
I'll do
level.
a second.
Oh.
I'll do a first.
I'll do a second. I'll do.
Heal 7.
That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Call me a fucking life cleric more than a fucking
Twilight cleric.
no.
I'll call you a cleric.
I love bullying Nick
No,
about
that's
lagging
fair.
really hard right now.
Yeah,
Cleric.
I've noticed.
It's okay. It's Tyler's
There we go.
turn.
All right. Time for some serious shit here. All right.
There we go.
I gotta get into this.
You gotta prep yourself.
Yeah, because this is a real moment. So you want to fight me, demon?
You think
Why don't
this
you
is a
fight me
fight?
like who I was before? Now you're fighting the Angel Verity! As he activates his necrotic shroud.
You fool. You
And you just
understand.
see, like,
That's.
bat wings come out of his back.
He's gonna respond to you. He's gonna say, "Fool, you understand that everything here is necrosis." Make a concept.
Is he immune to this? Or...
Make a concept.
Oh boy.
I mean, either.
Meh.
I mean, if I
It's
add
never bad.
necrotic damage, it'd suck. At least I can still do my. All right. 1d20 plus 1. 17.
All right. As you burst forward with this energy, you're almost producing more necrotic than he can absorb. You do not lose max HP from the stench this time, as your energy almost holds it at bay.
Okay.
But you can see him attempting to feed off your energy instead of getting hurt by it.
He still has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Or he'll become frightened of me.
29.
Yeah, that passes. He's not frightened of me. But you know what? I can do something with this. I can still attack.
You can. Is it a bonus action?
Yeah.
Is it a bonus action? I thought it was
That's
an action.
a bonus action.
Ooh,
No, it's an action. It's an action. You're fucking. You're
Okay.
right. It's an action.
I apologize.
I was gonna say.
Aasimar my favorite race in D&D, so.
Yeah, and Nick's favorite class is corrections
Sheriff.
officer, because he likes to correct people.
Wow. I don't know. Is it apparently?
He likes
Is
to,
it-
he likes to do. He likes
I'm gonna
both.
check what
He
I can
likes
do
to
as
double
bonus
cast.
actions because I have some spells.
Let me just
You
check the holiday
Nick-
real quick.
Nick-
That makes sense. It's make fun of Nick holiday.
Nick,
apparently?
no, Nick. I just think it's good because you're pretty good at double tasking, like focusing on your character and
Yeah.
also
Okay.
correcting
Yeah,
Tyler.
Okay. This is just your inventive magic, I think. I'm gonna take that as that.
I see.
Uh,
Unlike Felix, Ty couldn't take the heat.
Yeah, that'll be
I bully Nick in my.
You know, wait. I think I do have a bonus action thing I can do. I'm gonna be checking this. I gotta check. Fuck. It isn't.
impelled
Thought I
with
had
the
something that
rule.
was a bonus action. I'm gonna be checking all of my shit now. Sorry, I should have had this prepared, but
You
I
could.
thought this was a bonus action. I would have planned my turn much better. Nope. No, nope. Oh, yes. I do have something I can do as a bonus action. Hey, do any of you... Actually, should I do it to my... Nah, I'm gonna say to someone else. He's gonna point his hands towards Bran, and now you're gonna get... Actually, no, wait. Point his hand towards Melinda, and now you're gonna get Shield of Faith. Add a +2... Oh, wait. Concentration. That would... Shit. Fuck. Nope. Nope. I take that back. I hate that everything I do has to be concentration.
I feel you.
Fuck. Oh, what's a bonus action thing I can do? I haven't.
I'm sorry if this is gonna be a
Man.
late night, guys. This is a long battle.
Oh, good.
I don't have anything tomorrow.
I don't
I
really
had
either.
my test for COVID.
Oh, that's make sure. Yeah, you got me.
Dirty boy.
Well, it's usually to make sure that you don't
you know
smoke
what?
the
I'm
pot.
gonna use. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna use... I'm gonna use, for Melinda... Actually...
Ariana's not here, but you can tell me and I'll let her know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just looking at the distance I am from Melinda. How far away am I from Melinda? Please tell me you're in range. Haha, you are! I'm gonna use my channel divinity to do... Wait! Brad, are you down to half health too?
Channel divinities are also
No.
actions, aren't they?
Channel divinities are also actions, unless stated
It
otherwise.
Depends. It depends. On
No,
the
this
divinity.
says it's a bonus action.
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Are you
I'm
below
not
half or-
under. I'm not under half.
But I'll do this still. Turn the tide. Actually, no, I gotta save this. You know what? I'm gonna end my turn.
All right,
I know that wasted a lot of time, but I
You're
gotta save
good.
that.
it is now that horde's turn, I believe. I'm gonna take these sensor bars off these guards now that it's not secret. All right. They are come over towards you, Bran, scouring around you, and they're gonna begin striking at you. You don't have protection against good or evil on yourself.
I do have it on me.
You do have it on you?
Yes.
Damn.
Because of the incense.
Damn. That's their turn.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not very good. They're hoarding you. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, they're just being annoying.
That brings us to Reggie's. Let's go over to. Let's go over to Reggie's server. Reggie's building.
All right.
Brad.
I'm running. I'm running to the front door. I don't know which way that would be, but I'm going that way.
That's this way. You want to leave?
Yeah, I'll take attack of opportunity.
All right, you're gonna get your own map.
Sweet.
Let's. That is not the correct way. All right. Where are you?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, I'm out. Ooh.
No,
Okay,
nice.
okay.
Your movement will end you exactly outside of the building.
Perfect. I'm gonna bonus action. 20 feet slide.
Where are you going?
The
You can see
direction,
the big smoky pipe where your team is most likely fighting to over here.
the downstairs people.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ugh. They're dealing with a demon.
The demon. Hey, at least we're both fighting demons.
So I'll
Kinda.
bonus action go in that way.
Okay.
The goop will get me 5, 10, right there. There's now goop along the
So how far?
floor.
How much movement have you used, by the way?
If you said I used my movement to get out there, that would have been 25. I then used my bonus action to goop and slide my way up there. Still invisible. I mean, I'm invisible, and he didn't see me while I was invisible before, so I guess I
No.
will action dash. Just go like, I guess I could action hide since I'm invisible.
Yeah. Roll stealth.
I'll do that.
Because then he's got to even look to find you. If he can't
Yeah.
find you, he can't hit you.
That's advantage. So it's gonna be a 27.
Yeah, he's never gonna find.
Yeah. Now that I'm out of the house, I'll wait for Felix before I do anything else. For the most part.
It now goes to the jailer's turn.
Yep.
As he looks at you, he's going to go. I have been the death of many angels. Back when I kept them in jails. Maybe I'll keep you in one. Specifically used to keep your wings clipped He's gonna take his sword. He's going to lift it up, aiming for your neck, and swing downwards toward.
Boy.
He is going to get an 18.
That hits.
Then his second attack for his punchy punch. Is going to be a 15.
Misses.
You're pretty good at blocking the punches. However, he is still going to deal 17 slashing damage. Oh no, wait. Ooh. I've been reading that. Whoop.
Is it less or more?
He's going to be doing 12 damage. It
Oh,
was
good.
so just to let you guys know, it was a longsword statistic, but I read it as the one-handed and the two-handed being damage put together, not that they were the different
Oh,
types of
okay.
sword.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna give you 7 HP back from what I did earlier.
Oh, that's actually good.
Yeah. Now, uh,
That brings me up to 44.
but that means I'm gonna redo his attack, however, because I read that wrong as well. He gets to do 2 of the big long sword attacks, of which this is going to be a. You know what? No, I'm gonna let you get away with it because I already made the decision to fuck up. So minusing the 7 I'm giving back to you from the 12 you're taking, that's only gonna be 5 damage. In reality, is all you're taking. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So just take 5 damage. That kind of gives you back the HP that you're missing. So, with that, he's going to grab onto you with his hand, looking at you very closely. He's going to go, maybe you should experience hell, since you are one of the reasons it exists. He's going to pick you up and he's going to launch you over or he's going to attempt to launch you over towards the pit of. Make it a contested athletics check. Can you fly, by the way?
No.
Ooh.
Follow.
All right, make
Gonna have to mark
athletics.
out.
Oh. Ooh. What'd you get?
9.
He
Am I
got a
falling
9.
high? Oh. You tie?
Wait, you guys tied. Yeah, he got a 9 as well. So you guys are going to just be holding each other back, essentially, as you're both holding on, as he's attempting to lift you up and throw you over towards the pit of lava. He's going to say, burn. Burn with your dead friends, angel. That's going to be him. And we're going to forward in the initiative. It is now the guard. The first guard's going to come over here towards you, Felix, and is going to go. As he's going to lift up his hammer, and you're going to watch as it extends upward into a larger hilt, as he's going to pick it up and slam it down at you. Dealing a 13 to hit. Does that hit your froggy form?
That does hit my froggy.
All right, your froggy form is going to take. Your froggy form is going to take 12 damage.
Duh. Not my little frog's damage.
Nika, the one chasing you, is going to burst out, flying into the open.
Okay.
As he does, you're gonna watch as with his little, like I said, beetle-like wings. He's gonna come out and he's just gonna look around, and then he's gonna go. And he's going to dash over towards the pipe as he hears the fighting below, and he's going to disappear down into the pipe.
Yes. Not my problem anymore.
And
Whoever's
you guys,
down there fighting in that pipe, ugh.
you guys are going to watch
Honestly.
as another demon bursts down from the pipe above, flying down into the sewer.
Cool.
Wow, you've Nikos.
I don't know who's fighting down there, but that will suck for them.
This party is going to be remade purely around Nico. Nikos, and I'll let somebody play Bio.
I mean,
Hey, a hunter's okay, right?
Hunter's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we're fine. Hunter,
We're
it's
fine.
It's the dream team. Hunter, and Reggie. Last time they were the only two together, they got 22 million gold. So let's just keep that in mind. So.
All right, so that's gonna be the guard's turn. Now it's your mother. Your mother, Andrew, is a mad woman. She doesn't like you locking her into shit.
She's in my stomach, though.
Once again, you're gonna make a strength saving throw.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. That's not what's gonna happen.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
I'm sure you already know, but just because I'm paranoid, I'll say again, she's blinded and restrained in my stomach.
Yes. Why are you throwing things at me? I don't want those tissues. Well. So, it doesn't see she has to see a point within range. This is just a point within range. Make a constitution saving throw. You're going to watch as a
Yeah.
circle of black energy begins to wrap on the ground around you, covering the floor. You're going to watch as runes begin to be inscribed. You can feel her tracing shapes on your tongue almost inside of your mouth as you can feel her casting the spell.
Where's my... I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
Heck yeah. Your bardic one?
I didn't get Bardic. No, I mean just like my physical. No, I use that for. You're right. No, I don't have a Bardic inspiration. Ooh, that's a 16 though.
That fails.
Okay.
As you take 29 damage.
Ooh,
Are you still a frog?
I'm still frog. Wait, hold on.
You'll watch as her ally next to you.
No, I am not frog.
You're going to watch as her ally next to you, though, bursts from this as you watch as his armor begins to rattle and shake as his body gets to convulse, and you watch as he explodes to death.
Oh, lovely. Explodes to death.
What, the knight?
Yes.
Oh shit! Circle of death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I subtract 10? I subtract 10 hit points before my actual
Correct.
health.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, hold on. Then technically, I didn't even need to heal myself then, because those were gone. Oh well. No, I already did that. I can't change that. So I only took 10, so 2, 30,
1. Okay, I'm still frog.
Is that your
actually.
turn? Oh,
Because
frog.
when I got hit for 12, that took down my 10, so I got hit for 2. So instead of actually taking 12 damage, I only took, hold on, I only took 2, and then the 29, that's 31. Frog has 39 health.
Frog mode.
You still frog. Probably a low health
Probably
frog, but still frog.
very low health frog.
That's gonna put it at Melinda's turn. One of the pipes has been shut, but not completely, as Bran still has to make it over and close the other pipe, while managing to move their way through a horde of zombies and also through a large demon fighting an angel.
It's a living.
This is not a fight you ever thought you'd have when you were back at school. Are you there, Melinda? Okay, well, she's not even here.
Oh, that's.
Sure is quite the time.
I feel embarrassed now because I said a cool thing and she's not here.
Oh, yeah, you could say it when it,
I
It's
won't
in
remember it.
stream. It's in stream.
Hey, we
This is-
heard
Yeah.
it, and I think if she heard it
We're
right now, she would have
Just
thought it
remind
was
me to go
very
back to her
stupid.
turn. We're gonna skip by and we're gonna go to Andrew.
Okay. Bonus action.
Forget your
I'm gonna-
acid.
I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, I'll just do that first. I'll
What-
try rolling.
What timing? You just pinged me.
Oh,
Just for
All right.
Go.
Yes,
Sorry.
we're gonna go back to Melinda's turn. Sorry.
No,
You
you're good.
just watch as one of the sides of the pipe has been closed, but one still needs to be closed. As you see as Bran struggles to deal with a horde of zombies and having to get past an angel facing a demon. This is something you never expected to happen when you were back at school. The staff is going to speak to you, however, and it's going, well, this is an interesting predicament. Perhaps we can strike another bargain for a little bit of aid against this creature.
Strike a bargain with who?
Me, your friend. Of course. But you're not stupid. You know we just work together. We don't have to be friends.
I know what you want. I don't mind giving it to you. It's just a matter of whether or not I can actually give it to you.
I want something. That's the only thing you can ever truly promise to me.
She's listening, but it's guarded.
Your mind when you die.
She's suddenly filled with a number of questions, but she doesn't feel like she has enough time to ask all of them right this moment. My mind.
Yeah. And I will aid you. In, I think, an interesting way.
What would my experience be like?
with
What?
with if, from having your mind.
Yeah, like what would
You'll
she's asking what the experience would be like.
Well,
'cause-
you'd be dead. This is where you don't have any manifestation of your body anymore. When your heart stops beating, your mind is mine. Not your soul, not your body, just your thought, your memory, your collected essence. The things you've seen are mine.
just because this is a question I think she would know and I'm not sure of because of the way this world works. So when you die, your soul goes on to the afterlife, but your mind, what happens to the mind?
Your mind would still retain things, kind of like when you can talk to a body and like hear all of the last things that's happened to it. Your brain still has like the synaptic and stuff like that, like all the little doodad.
So her soul would still move on to
Yep,
wherever.
wherever it goes
However, mind
would be
basically
his.
would be his. Effectively, what you're offering me is immortality of a sort.
Well, I'm not going to keep you alive. I'll
I
just
know.
keep your mind alive.
In the end, that's what really matters, isn't it? The mind.
Then let's make a deal.
See, me, the player, thinks this is a bad idea. I'm just gonna do a character roll for Melinda real fast.
I don't know. Melinda
'Cause,
seemed pretty into it the way you just talked.
yeah, frick it. I'm just gonna roll with it. If this backfires on
All right.
me, well,
No.
Would you like to use your action to have him aid you?
sure.
All right. As you hold him upward, you're gonna watch as this happens. As I move us all back to the sewers. As the snaff unfurls into a giant snake. As you throw it forward, you'll watch as it stretches out and coils onto the ground. If you'd like to look up the giant constrictor snake, you have control of it. Its turn goes directly after yours.
Oh fuck yeah! You're turning the tides.
Hopefully.
I mean, look. Once I'm able to do damage. I'm at least adding some extra necrotic.
So, is the snake its own entity, or am I somewhat controlling
You're
it?
controlling it. Like I said, look up the giant constrictor snake stat block, and you'll
Okay.
control it at it has a turn after your.
All right. So,
This is not a thing you can do all the time. This is just him helping you in a time of need.
okay, that makes sense. Definitely helpful. Of course, she probably just bargained for way more. Me, the player, thinks she bargained for way more than she should have, but you know what? It's in character for her, and I have a backup in mind, so let's go. Okay, giant constrictor snake. CR2. Oh, that's not bad. If the snake dies, nothing bad happens, right? Like, I won't lose the patron.
Hopefully.
If not,
Because I'm tempted to have him go and constrict the demon in place while she destroys the chain and have this whole building like topple onto him. Or the
Alright.
town, I mean.
Yeah. Do you want him to, since your turn will end, because that's your action? I don't know if you want to use your movement. Um, you can
Oh,
send him over.
yeah. My original plan was just trying to get away.
You could also
from
try to
the
see if he
tide.
could try to strength it. I don't know how big their strength is, but he could try to break the chain.
Oh, that might be better. Is it possible that... No, I can't give my action to help him break the chain. Because I already
No.
used my action to let him help me do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alright, you know what? She's gonna give out a warning. Things are about to get real crumbly real fast, she calls out. Things are about to get real crumbly. And she's going to attack the chain. No, wait, she's gonna have the snake attack the chain because she already used her action. She can't attack the chain this turn.
All right. Have the snake make an athletics check.
Yep. That's a 17.
You'll watch as it begins to break the metal as it weaves up and around, beginning to crack it. It's not completely destroyed, but it seems like if it goes at it again, it'll be able to rip the chains down.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Nikos, we're in the town.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute.
Wait, do you think
No.
that'd be
Oh,
silly?
should I roll
No.
the
Silly.
snake's health?
Unless
Should I roll the snake's health?
No, just have it be the health the stat block gives.
Okay.
It's kind of in your control. I'm just having you do it so I don't have to, because I
Because
have too many things to
normally-
control.
I would normally roll and then yeah, I'd probably just roll, but
Yeah, just
Yeah,
use
I'll
the just use this just use that one. Yeah.
okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's the snake's turn.
It is now Andrew's turn as we move back to her office.
all right. On my bonus action, I'm going to use.
Oh, doesn't she get hurt for?
Yes, she does. Thank you. I'm gonna try rolling it here to see what that does. Ooh, 14 poison damage.
All right.
That's
awesome.
that's good. I'm gonna then use a
Stop. Stop. As you have her sitting in your mouth, we're gonna change the music.
Did you do it?
I don't know.
I just your mom.
I... We break her down to her nutrients and molecular structure.
It's the goo. Soil and green.
Mm. Am I now that much stronger because I absorbed her life essence?
I need a second, sir.
You're good. I'm just thinking of like the Adam Driver SNL thing of the oil baron. And return her to Mother Earth.
That's pretty
I
good.
want to be an oil baron, and so you shall.
And so you shall.
Hmm.
I can't. Why can't I? Upset.
No, I...
Squidward laughing.
That's my villager sound is.
Oh
gonna
no,
be-
Squilliam from high school.
Oh god, he's hot.
Huh. Oh no,
Oh,
hello
yeah.
there, Squiddy. They're gay. They've dated once. They're exes. They're fucking exes. There's no way around it.
Why else does he mention, oh god, he's hot?
Yeah, they're fucking.
Oh
And how
no.
could he perfectly picture him naked? Like, they're exes. Yeah, they're exes. That's just how it is.
Honestly.
I mean, yeah. Let's be real here.
There.
I mean, look, if SpongeBob is Ace, then I think Squidward can be bi.
Yeah, Squidward would be bi then, because he has dated a girl in the show.
Right.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Then again, I was gonna say, like,
You got to know your Squidward lore. You gotta know your SpongeBob lore by heart. You gotta know it. I always got it on me.
Even though SpongeBob like has no lore.
Although,
Say that again?
Isn't SpongeBob supposed to be asexual though?
Yes, he is asexual. I don't know if he's
What?
ace
Gay
fully, but he
romantic,
is asexual.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what is Ace?
Ace just means asexual. Like you
fully.
just don't get like sexual arousal or like.
Ace could also
Feelings
mean
for your
full,
partner.
like aromantic and asexual.
But it's
sometimes,
not necessarily.
Yeah. It's kind of like how sometimes when some people say they're poly, they're not polyamorous, they're polysexual. But it's most of the time it's polyamorous.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
But it
Yeah,
also
that
makes sense for
yeah.
SpongeBob to be ace.
I can't fucking. I'm upset because I saved it and now I can't find it and I'm just upset.
Oh.
Ugh.
Alright, Nico, so this is going to be a small favor from us. I realize that, you may only have, like, maybe 10, 20 seconds, but if you could just make a full, like, really emotional song for this scene.
I'm sorry I'm, like, hunting. This is really being stupid. I just have that issue where I have executive disorder, so I'm like, I have to hunt for this now to get the right...
No, you're fine. I was just going to make an Office reference joke with Nikos. I was going to say, I would really appreciate it.
I got you.
Thank you.
Wait, Nikos, 1 second. I can't hear the... Sorry.
No, that was my bad. I asked him to do it. I called the order. He was just following the order.
I found it.
Nice.
Okay, we... Alright, resuming. As you're sitting there, you can hear her inside you going, "Alright, son, let's be serious now. Just spit me out, and we can deal with the issues that we are having. We can figure it out." You can hear her just go, "Ah, just if you let me out, I promise we can figure out something. Your sister, she's outside of town in the lighthouse. I can bring her here for you." Ah! As you burn her more. Your brothers, they've missed you. They told me they saw you recently, that they gave you a gift or something. They said they were excited to see you after all these years. As you can feel more of her being burned by the acid, she's going to go, just let me out, and I can. That's when the speaking stops. As you take a moment waiting for her to speak, you feel the urge to kind of spit. Would you accept that urge?
I'm gonna actually just roll. This I feel like is at least for me, a proper use for a character check.
Yeah.
Because I can see it going one of two ways.
It's not an urge like she's trying to get out.
Yeah, I'll spit her out.
As you spit out,
No, it was partially, yeah. It wasn't that because I figured I'd be fine, but it was very much just like, yeah.
all that
Totally.
lands on the ground are three things: a book, a staff, and her pair of gloves. As nothing else remains.
Yeah, there's no way I can sing. Felix will have to hop out of his giant toad form. And he'll just kind of stare at what's left. This is another part where he will just openly just cry. And that might happen for like a good minutes or so. But then when that stops, he'll look at he'll just kind of grab everything, turn invisible, just start heading out.
As your regular form, I assume, correct?
What?
As your regular form?
Yes, that's my regular form. Yep.
Yes. So you pick up everything, you cast invisibility, and you run out. Yeah.
And I guess I'll go look for. I guess yeah.
You can speak.
Since I don't see Reggie in the room, I guess
You
I
and
can
Reggie
go
are
look
on the
for-
same initiative right now, technically, because you guys aren't in combat at all. Unless you start
Mhm.
morphing towards the well. So you can just go out and just, if you want to call for him.
I'll actually turn into if I can while if I'm invisible. If not, I'll just try to find like an alley or something real quick to turn into like a cat or into my cat, and just go try to look for Reggie.
Can I secrets chat you really?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure Felix is going to be in the sorts to do, or to not just stay in his form that he's in? Because like practically wise, yes, it makes sense for him to shift into a cat, but like,
Mm-hmm.
is that what he would do? I just want to make sure. I didn't want to call you out in front of people.
No, you're good. Yeah, this gives me some time to think. No, you're right. He's already invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's safer, but it's night out. There probably isn't really anyone out.
Everyone's locked at home, so.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just stay invisible. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I getcha.
As you exit out, Andrew, you'll notice something Reggie didn't, because he was running for his fucking life. When you step out, those guards that were standing in front of this building, they weren't there. Those were illusions sitting there, waiting, standing. You walk right through them as you run out quickly. Assuming you have to slip through them, not even being able to have enough time to react to try to sleight of hand, you just run between them as if you were going to push them aside, and you watch as they don't move, but instead you move through them.
Yeah. I kind of like start to snarl. I'll just start.
As they dissipate, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll just start, calling out for Reggie.
Reggie, you'll hear a small voice.
Reggie.
Felix, you there?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
how's everything in there?
It's done.
Roll a sanity check for me.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta recheck what my thing is. I know it's a negative, but okay. So I failed it one
Please
time.
don't kick the toe. All I know
And
is
it
that.
went.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I failed it one time, and so the modifier went down. I used a new modifier, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
As it gets worse and worse, the modifier gets worse and worse.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a 7.
Your sanity is going to reduce by. Let's hope it's not 4. That'd be sad. It's 3. You're not going to be able to use your race-specific shape change for the next 6 days.
Ugh.
You gotta be
Wait,
you.
and you said by 3?
3.
Okay. Just checking. That's a minus 3.
You can Reggie crying. Felix is crying quite audibly, because you can't see him, but you can hear him. He can't see you, but you can hear Reggie. You're both invisible. You can't see each other.
It's all right. Everything we did it. We did it. You killed everyone in there. I killed the demon out here. So
You piece of shit.
we did it. We won. Woo! Woo!
We did.
Yeah. Right? See? We're good. They're taking care of the demon down there for sure. They don't even need our help, I bet. And it would be such a long walk around there to get back anyway, so I mean...
Here's my mother.
Yeah, but... No, that doesn't matter. She was a bad person. And, because they're related to you by blood doesn't mean they need to mean more to you.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't feel good about killing someone. It's not what I'm saying. This is a normal response, I'd say. If you weren't crying, you'd be worried.
Yeah, there is truth to that.
As you guys look behind you, you can see a heavy mist rolling from the forest. You can see the swamp is making its way into the town. Very gently you can watch as moss and root and foliage begins to creep over the buildings and through the streets, with the mist following with it. In the middle of the mist, you'll see that figure.
Excellent.
As he walks forward, he's going to come over to you and he's going to go, "You." Speaking in Elvish. Or not Elvish. Wait, what was the language you spoke to him in last time?
Sylvan.
Sylvan, that's right. "You
Yes.
Come to me.
Felix, I can't see it, but we should go with him.
Just
Okay.
come to me. You have done well. You have saved this town from the reckoning it had planned from her and from me. There are still things yet to do, but I give you this blessing."
He's going to hold out a bit of blood, it seems, like almost like a dripped bit of like red fluid, and he's going to press it against your forehead if you're accepting.
My forehead?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll accept.
He'll go over to you, Felix, and he'll paint it onto yours as well.
Hmm.
As he does so, you both gain 15 temporary HP.
Ooh.
And you also get cool marks on your foreheads. He's going to...
My time being here is done. My vengeance complete. And now I am done. But go and aid your friends. And take care of her. As he points at that violin on your back.
I nod. I say to Felix, all right, if you're feeling up to it, looks like they still need our help. Ready?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
As you guys
Go.
run over towards the pit and jump down in. We're going to swap the music. As you jump into this pit, falling downwards, the both of you, you'll find yourself heading right towards the demon that Nico said he killed, which seems to be your only buffer between falling into a pit of lava as you both land on top of him.
Welcome.
Oh wait, I would have been fine.
As you guys Scooby and Shaggy this guy.
You want Scooby and Shaggy? Oh fuck! But you're a cat. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
but oh my god, Reggie is Shaggy. He's just gonna be like zoinks.
It's a demon, man.
It's demon man. Groovy.
Like Scoob, I can't believe we just fell into this well.
Jesus, Ty, you're
Like, fuck this, man. Let's go back up. Hey, no, Reggie goes over to the pipe and let's swoosh right in.
You're there and there, and I'm out here, and there and there, and we're out here, and the demon's in there.
Let's watch me swoosh right in. Yeah, you guys are stacked on top of this demon at the moment. As you're going to continue in your initiatives. But God, I got to figure out, okay, so it was the end of the initiative order, beautifully. Going back to the top of the for his first legendary action. You're going to watch as this demon goes, well, it looks like all of you are here. So maybe I should show you what this pit is for. You're gonna watch as he lifts up a hand, pulling it up as he grasps his hand together. You're gonna watch as springing from this well jumps 4 shadows of himself. As this happens, you're gonna watch as he uses the energy from those that he has crystals attached to. As the zombies near you all die as their life is drained, but those of you who have had your con reduced are all going to have it reduced more at this very moment. So all of you are going to have your con reduced that have your crystals on your neck, so that's Tyler, Ariana, and Nick by 2 more. As you watch as he uses it.
HP?
Yes, max HP. As he some fun thing. I'm gonna close some steady block. She's dead. Oh,
Yep.
I forgot. I forgot to describe something, but we'll get to it later. Don't let me forget about the guy you just talked to, Nikos and Ian.
Okay.
Our nature friend.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah. As we roll them into the initiative.
See, we said it'd be quick.
this. See, now your hidden blade's gonna come in handy.
Oh, does
All right.
Assassin's Creed him?
Yeah, it's his one weakness. They never mentioned it, but
Yeah. He's
You
fatally
jump down and stab into
he's mortally wounded by stealth attacks.
to small knives. To small knives dropping from the sky.
yeah. I still have a
the
bucket of
mechanics
potatoes from
like
another
a-
continent, so maybe that'll help.
He has the mechanics of like a Shadow of War, like orc. They have like a weakness that like they can mortally be wounded by.
Like
and
the
it's
wa-
just small knives.
Oh,
Just
so
the dumbest orc weaknesses.
as he summons these creatures, he's going to go. It is time
Terrifying.
For you to deal with strife summoned from the sadness and pain of the souls left here with me. She, before she left, sacrificed to me her gods, which I have imbued with the power of hell and my essence. They will be my warriors and my constables. Now you, angel, will find yourself skewered by my blade.
Okay.
All right. So, it is now your turn.
My turn.
Bran,
Bran.
sorry. It's Bran.
Yeah.
Okay. All those zombies are dead now, right?
All the zombies. Let me get rid of them.
Cool. Is it possible to walk over to that other valve?
Yeah.
Or is there something? Gotcha. Well, anyone need healing?
I'm ready
Well,
for it.
I mean, Melinda's still at a single digit HP.
See if I can reach her with healing. I can reach.
If you can, it's not a big deal.
Hector, do you need it? You're right in front of big bad fuckwad.
Oh.
I mean, I'm at 44 hit
Make another
points.
con save for me, by the way, when you're done healing.
Gotcha. I'll do that. Then, yeah, you're gonna get a 2d4 for you, Melinda. Just to make sure you're a bit higher up. Get 10 health, Melinda.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
nothing.
I have a lot of spell points to
16.
spend, and I'm not spending it on anything.
16.
So,
Do I pass again?
oh no, it was me that has to make it, not you.
Oh, I thought it. Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought I had to. Oh. I heard.
Nat 20, 21.
You're good?
Can I just leave mine? Because I'm.
No. Cheating.